Hello, Cat. Congrats on being first. Welcome in. I'm sorry, what? Dang, Peachy, unfortunately, you're second, which is crazy because you were literally.
Let me see what you have!
Ready to go.
No!
Yeah, you are. How are you doing, Peachy? I hope you're doing well. Okay, I just got, but I also want hot chocolate. I mean, it's not a cup of tea, but like, you know, hot chocolate. I mean, Kat said hot cocoa. You know, fine, it's whatever. I want hot chocolate.
Oh, the disciple of the hand job. Right, yes, that one.
Hi, Retsky. How are you? Welcome in. Also, Retsky, I haven't got it prepared yet, but I did download the sound clip of me calling you a monster. So just so you know. We were everybody, how we doing? Hope we're doing well. Mystic, congrats on being third. Peachy, Cat, Retsky, how we all doing? Hope we're doing wonderfully today. Peachy fudging ditched for tea, like shame on her or something probably, I don't know. Collector, not hoarder. There is a difference. The difference is I don't believe Cat collects mugs. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. There is a difference though. No, there's very much a difference. There is such a... Why is my... Okay, I need to work out why my game keeps alt-tabbing. Anyway, how we doing? I hope we're doing wonderfully today. Welcome in people, friends of the world. Friends of the world? I mean, are we really friends of the world? I feel like we're absolutely not friends of any world that is sane. 63 mugs, though, is quite a lot of mugs. Like, there's collecting, and then there's hoarding, and then there's having 63 mugs? Collecting is doing it with a purpose, while hoarding is just keeping stuff for the sake of it. Disagree. You can absolutely just be collecting for the sake of it. The difference between collecting and hoarding, in my completely non-expert point of view, is that hoarders collect things just in case they'll need them later because they don't want to get rid of them, like just in case they regret getting rid of them and they want to like keep them because you never know what you need, or like all sorts of like excuses and reasons for not throwing stuff away. Whereas collectors actually have the intent of collecting things and being like, oh, I want to collect this because this is cool. I want to collect that. Oh, I like this. I'm going to keep it. That's the difference. That's the difference. So like Mystic, you're like half right. You're pretty right. You're pretty right. You're not a hoarder, hoarders are messy. Well, okay, well that's not entirely necessarily accurate. A side effect of being a hoarder is that things will get messy, but they're not messy inherently. How many dirty mugs are in your room? None. How many dirty cups are in my room? Oh, look, I've been pretty clean. I have no dirty cups. Look at me go, guys. Look at me go. Literally zero. Look, whether the mugs are dirty or not has nothing to do with whether or not Cat is hoarding. Do you want a room tour? Retsky, no! Retsky just immediately like, I would like nothing less. Nothing less? Nothing, yeah. Yeah, I did not get that mixed up. I thought I did. I probably did. I don't know. Anyway, I had something I was gonna say as well tonight and it's completely left my mind. Just like entirely. I don't remember what I was gonna say. Peachy's gone for a cup of tea. Okay, but Peachy has selected me, so it's really creepy knowing that Peachy is AFK but constantly staring into my soul. I don't quite know what to make of that. So I'm gonna make nothing of that and just walk away. Did you time to get to me? No, we're leaving. We're ditching. We getting the fudge out of here. If you stand behind her, will I neck snap? You know, good question. Good question. We gotta find out. The answer is a no, but you know, it'd be really funny if so. Her neck does snap to the side the moment I reach the other side of her. Which is kind of weird. Oh my god. She moves her head up to... That's weird. Anyway. All your mugs are in your closet, which you turned into a coffee bar and does not hold clothes. Wait, what? Hey, so silly idea, thought, possible problem with all of that. Closets are for clothes. What are you doing having mugs in your closet? If you moved your head that fast, you'd heard something. Getting older sucks. Yeah. I'm not looking forward to being an age over 28. Because I am 28, but it's not the point. What is this? Is this the... Okay, this is the Aether thingy. The Aether current. Oh, that's my last Aether current. I'm doing this immediately. Sorry, guys. Story? What's that? Main quest? Never heard of it. Harris, hello? No, Harris. We know Peachy's targeting me. It's a joke. We're joking. We're joking. Is Liu silly? Oh, you're quiet. Wait, why are you quiet? Wait, what? Why are you quiet? Why are you quiet? What do you mean you're quiet? I'm so confused. All you're hearing is Cat's a closeted hoarder. No. Cat is a closet hoarder. There's a difference. Collectors usually collect a theme. Yeah, exactly. There's such a big difference. Cat is not a hoarder. Cat is a collector. Cat just collects far too many mugs and needs to like slow down, and we need to have an intervention, save him from the consequences of his actions, stuff like that. You couldn't demand your laugh. Oh, fudge! No, I just hadn't gotten around to it because I was at work all day today. So I actually just haven't been able to do it yet. But don't worry, Harris, it is on the list. I will add it in. I just haven't done it yet. I'm so sorry. Oh, I have a quest to kill these things. I get it now. Oh, this is for clothes and skeletons and gay people. Okay, that's kind of funny. That's funny. You should have said Tom Cruise. I don't get that one, actually. Quick. Closet reveal, give me a minute. Oh boy. Cat, draw another diagram for us. Draw a diagram of your closet, please. Please draw a closet. I need a closet diagram. Like, immediately. Stat. The whole episode revolved around him refusing to get out of a closet. But why? Also, it may have been way funnier, but I don't... Raise your hands in chat if you know what Retsky's on about with the South Park episode. Because I have a feeling the answer is going to be no one knows except Retsky. You do? Oh, fudge. Okay, well, fine, Harris. Just prove me wrong for one time in your life. No, I'm kidding. That was mean and also untrue. Yeah, I know. I got absolutely I was like, no one's gonna... No, fudging Harris just like immediately like... You know, I apologize, Retsky. That was really rude of me. It was harsh, it was uncalled for, and I'm sorry. If Twitch could stop buffering, that would be great for everyone in the entire world, ever. Can I fly now? I can fly now! We have freedom! I can do whatever the fudge I want! By getting better internet, thanks, Twitch! Could you imagine if fudging... What's his name? God, I forgot the guy, this... Something Clancy, something. Can you imagine if he just fudging the CEO of Twitch himself just sends Peachy a message and says, shut up, get better internet? No, Jeff Bezos is Amazon, not Twitch, but that would work as well. It's similar effect. I think it's Dave Clancy? I don't know. Justin, oh my god. Justin from fudging Justin TV comes back out of nowhere, rebuys Twitch just to tell Peachy to get better internet, and then sells Twitch back to Amazon. Twitch's value like skyrockets after that message, obviously. Sorry, Justin.tv, because he'll rebuy it, rebrand it as Justin TV, send the message to Peachy, the price and the stocks will skyrocket, and then he'll sell it back to Twitch. It's the flawless plan. Nothing else is having issues, just Twitch. Have you considered... I got nothing. Actually, while I have people here, quick impromptu vote right off the bat with absolutely no fudging lead-in, no context, no whatever. So you guys know my last redemption that everyone fights over at the end of each stream? Yeah, what if I gave a reward for that so that the person who actually successfully gets last gets to choose my notification for going live for the next stream? That sounds like an absolutely horrible idea, but like, what if? You know, what if? The one that Twitch sends, though. I wouldn't do the Discord one. That one's automated and annoying to change. Didn't you get it last time? No, Turbo got it last time, actually. No, Turbo snuck in the last minute and stole it again. Shame on you, Retsky. You have the occasional Twitch issue while everything else works fine. There are times I wonder whether my stream is the issue, but no one else, seems to be having them, so I'm always just, confused. Okay, well, for starters, you're just salty because you lost. And secondly, that's rude. Turbo was there for, a few months and that's it? And this is how you treat her? Wait, do I not have... This looks like I can't fly in this area, because otherwise I would have absolutely explored the hell out of it. Right? Maybe I can't. I'll have to check that. That's, the fringes. No, I can fly in the fringes. I've just not explored it. It's your PC. It's so strange. I'm gonna do a big loop. Turbo, I got to see one of the best grand finales of CS2 in person. You're salty about it? Oh no, Retsky. That sucks. That sucks, Retsky. I mean, it's kind of unfortunate too, because to start off with, it was looking like an absolute, like, I mean, I say it was looking like I only got secondhand knowledge because I didn't watch it because I don't really care about Counter-Strike. Oh, that's not true. I think competitive Counter-Strike is very entertaining to watch. I just don't really care enough to go out of my way and watch it. You know what I mean? But regardless, it was kind of funny / unfortunate because it was looking like absolutely horrible, a horrible fudging competition. This is gonna be horrible. Especially for a company worth so much can't fix their service. It doesn't make Amazon enough money for them to actually like really care, like really care, you know? Oh, this is gonna be so annoying if I can't. Why is that a new location? That's so dumb. Amazon, like Twitch loses Amazon money, so yeah, they're not gonna spend more money if it's only a minor inconvenience for people to fix. Technically, you deemed last after your last stream. Turbo just did it after me. Okay, yeah, but the point is that Turbo got it last, and that's the whole point. I don't care which of you redeem last in the middle of the stream. The only person that matters is the person who gets it last. That's why it's called last. You only watch events in good times. No, that's so fair. Is this not sensitive? Exactly. It's so funny to hear that from someone who doesn't really care. What is this? A new contender? I don't. Oh no, I don't really think I care for it. It's not Nathan. Net current. Don't ignore that. I have learned, chat, if Redsky says something and I don't get it, that it cannot be a good thing. Or you look at the pic Cat just sent. Cat didn't send me a picture. Yeah, of course it's from his closet. That's literally what he said. He literally said he's gonna send a picture of his closet. That's literally what he said. So yeah, it's a closet. Come on, Vesky, keep up. Pay attention. Wait, what am I doing? I'm flying around getting experience for a class that absolutely doesn't fudging need the experience. I should be giving this to the Red Mage. They are absolutely severely underleveled, but exploration experience is huge. Look at the bar go up the tiniest amount. I mean, look. Good enough. You say Tom Cruise. What do you mean you say Tom Cruise in the corner? Also, what a name, The Yawn. Oh yeah, no, the exploration experience is actually abysmal here. That was so not worth swapping over. I think I should have done it in the area that was worth more XP. Yeah, look, I was getting twice the XP in the other region. Not twice, like an extra third. No, an extra half. 1.5. I can math, okay? It's 7:15 on a Friday. My brain turned off. I was so busy at work today. I was juggling like freaking 2 clients, a freaking agreement that I had to do that we've been working on for a month. Like, it was a busy fudging day. I didn't even get all the tasks done I even wanted to do. Like, I didn't even know what that means. I don't know what that means. Oof, rip cat. Wait, you sent videos? I thought we were just getting a photo of your closet. We got a full video of your closet? Okay, that's... Okay, so... Oh my god, that's a lot of mugs. Okay, so your closet isn't just mugs. It's everything you happen to collect and all your fancy doodads and collectibles and... It's mostly mugs. It is in fact mostly mugs though. It is mostly mugs. But it's not just mugs. It's not your mug closet. It's just like collectibles and stuff closet. It's a mug. Cat just sent us his mugshot, chat. Okay, well, for starters, okay, Redsky, I didn't specify, I just said shooting yourself is depressing, is what I really said, which is very different. I mean, it's not very different, it's like similar, but it's obviously like less personal, less targeted, I don't know. Map XP scares off job level. Second, you think a new contender is Stone Sea Sky for Stormblood? What? I don't even know what that means. What's the thing? 63 things. We lost the gremlin. It's okay. It's okay. Peachy will be back. Peachy will be back. We have not lost Peachy forever. Yeah, why? You'd be disappointed, Redsky. I wouldn't even be surprised. Why? Okay, why can't you get arrested, Cat? Please, share with the group. Why can you not get arrested? Are you a sovereign citizen? I can't say that with a straight face. DPS checks are raising extremes. I don't know why this is relevant. Redsky, spill the beans, please. I would love to know why you're running from a cop. Please spill the beans. Only if you like actually want to. You gotta wait. I mean, obviously. But I'm so curious. Having said that, I respect your privacy and your right to remain silent. Mystic, I will repeat what I said to Project yesterday. I plan on setting up the controller this weekend, but I'm also going to have a very busy weekend, so we'll see how that goes. But the answer, in short, is not yet. Okay, what? No. Next person who redeems play with the controller, I'm just taking your points. Not doing it. You're outside with the animals, and I mentioned the quest I didn't do, and it doesn't have an aether. Oh my god, that was a while ago. Okay, well, I'm taking your points, and I'm not doing it. Thanks for that, Redsky. I was not joking. Those are my points down. Bread thing? Bread box? What the F? No, I just didn't realize that's what you were referencing because that was like ages ago, so that's why I completely forgot what in the world you were talking about. I was like, what do you mean? You have bought everything you want, your points are pointless. It's fair. Oh, you meant that to Redsky? Oh, yeah, no, Redsky doesn't care about his points. Literally, because there are like 3 things people really want with my points. Want to spend my points on, right? Number 1, Mystery Pika Redemption. No one's gonna fudging get that because there are 2 people fighting for that. Locke and Yellow. Yellow, most of you guys don't know because he only pops in every now and then. Time zones are a pain. Life is very busy. He's doing great, but he was first for the longest time with like 300,000 Pika Squawks, and he had the most points out of literally anyone. And then he had to stop watching streams and stuff because of life and time zones and all that. Locke fudging snuck up. Locke, I think, has over 500,000 Pika Squawks now. So, none of you are going to beat that. So, like, Redsky doesn't even bother because he's nowhere. Redsky, how many Pika Squawks do you have? I know you're nowhere near 500,000. But the other 2 things that people really want are the sound effect and the video greeting. Redsky's got both of those, and when you spend it one time, you can change it as many times as you want because I'm nice like that. So he has nothing to spend the points on and an abundance of points. So yeah, this is true. You have bought other people's sounds. You are a benevolent being. I couldn't think of like a different second word for that.
Back by unpopular demand, me!
Hi Kai, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Welcome in. How's life? How are things? How's work? You put it in the oven, it bakes bread. You don't want to remember what it's called. Put it in the oven and it bakes bread. That just sounds like fudge. I don't know, man. You know what? I actually don't know. Red said if I ever got arrested, he'd be disappointed. Oh, you asked why. Well, no, but you also said you can't get arrested, didn't you? Hold on. What did you say, Kat? Oh, you were like, why? I can't get arrested? I thought you were asking like, I thought you were saying you can't get arrested and you're confused. You're just asking why can't you get arrested? Yeah, your job prospects will be stuffed. Don't do it. Don't do it. That's a permanent record. Don't do it. How many sounds? Yeah, too many. Resky should be doing 5 more videos to play on screen at once. No, absolutely not. Currently on Amtrak. Oh my god, where are you going? Okay, you going on a journey? You going on a journey? They're arrested during a process. That's respectable. Okay, that is. It's really tough too because I'd like to say no one should be getting arrested during protests because they're meant to be peaceful and all that sort of stuff. Having said that, so many times the police will just arrest you even if you've done nothing wrong because you participated in a protest, and they like to abuse their powers. So like fudging whatever, it's meaningless. Oh, you got arrested during a protest? What were you doing? Peacefully standing there with a sign? Who knows? Wait, it's your Dutch oven. Wait, you put a Dutch oven in an oven? Because you said you put the... Oh, no, wait, no, you said you put the bread in the thing. You put it in the oven and it bakes bread. Ah, fudge, I don't know how Dutch ovens work. I'm going to be completely honest. I don't have a fudging clue. Cat's screwing with us. What am I missing? Am I missing something as well? Am I also missing something? You would drop a streamer in front of the beehive. If you had legal immunity, you'd be in menace because you'd drop a streamer in front of the beehive. Is it me? Am I the streamer that you want to drop in front of a beehive? Please don't. Going to your brother's house? Oh, of course, true. That's right. You said you were going there this weekend. I hope you have fun, Akai. You think it's fixed, but you don't notice the delay test time. 5-second delay is a pretty good delay. That's like top tier delay. Sorry, Retsky, what? So I don't know if Retsky's trolling or if it's actually a secondary meaning, because Cat is right, it is a legitimate thing. It is a legitimate thing. Okay, Retsky's pretty graphic. Wait, is that an actual second meaning? Hold on. It's both. Oh my god. But why? Yeah, I'd also say that's not a very graphic description at all. I'd say that's not graphic. That's not graphic. If Retsky wanted to be graphic, he could have been graphic. I could have had a message I needed to delete like that. Like, that's tame. It's both. That's crazy. Your gift this morning is more graphic? What gift this morning? Oh, the gif of the doing exercises on the unconscious person / dead person. Having the person's head. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's probably the point that Retsky was actually trying to make, and it wasn't very graphic. It still wasn't graphic. You love teaching me things the rest of the world knows. Don't put it like that. It makes it sound like I'm some fudging... I mean, you'd be right. You'd be right. You've been doing your best. Literally, okay, yeah. Firstly, Akai, get in line. Secondly, it is so pointless. Like, even if I do learn things, you think that changes anything about me? No. I will continue to remain as oblivious and innocent as I have always been. No matter how much knowledge I actually do congregate. That doesn't change anything. And sometimes I even forget it immediately as well. Like, good fudging luck, really. You learn anything, he represses it immediately. Anyway, I'll be back. Bye, guys. Enjoy your party. I'll be back soon. Bye. I'll be back soon. Bye. It's a solo quest and stuff. If it helps, Retsky, it's not personal. You're not the only one it happens to. I don't know what that means, Harris. Wait, did that bow just... Did she die? She's having a heart attack. Yeah, Y-Mage quest. Yeah. Do you need to explain what Donkey Kong is? No, it's the fudging Nintendo Donkey Kong character. Like, I get that. I'm confused about the rest of that message. Almost 20 seconds. Cat, that's such a bad delay. That's the only thing I can think of, Redsky. Like, I don't know what exactly Harris is saying, what he's implying. I mean, he said party, so that could just be it. Pause video, click play. Oh, for the ping. Yeah, yeah. Do I understand? No, Akai, I did get it. Redsky and Harris and Kat and everyone explained it. And Mystic, it was all explained like immediately. But it doesn't change anything because, okay, cool. It's another thing. Moving on. Like. Did I change my chair tag between streams? No. I actually changed it this stream. On camera. You might not have been looking, or you might not have been here. I was a tank yesterday because I played tank, and then my tank out-leveled my healer, so I'm back to healer. No need to be sassy. That is the only thing I need to be. No, I disagree with that, actually. That's right. What is happening to... What the... You can't be bothered healing tank. It's okay, you don't need to heal. You don't need to heal, Peachy. Oh, fudge. Are they Pagel? Oh, of course they are. The horns. I kinda... Yeah. I'm silly. We actually don't know too much about the Pajali at this point. Wow, okay, racist, firstly. Ban Retsky for racism. Secondly, I don't really have a secondly, to be honest. We don't? That's what I'm saying, I don't know much about them. Oh shoot, how the hell did they get on such low health? I'm just gonna fudge and cure everyone, like, fudge it. You know what? I don't think that healed a single goddamn person. They were already low? Yeah, you know, that's probably the case, but I'm not risking it, you know? Fretsky! I read that as white magic powder, not power. And I don't know if that makes me the bad person. I did not stop any of them. This may be a little bit of a problem. Right, I beat you. Was he play biting? Oh, sweet, the stun worked. That was easy. Never mind, there's more. You know, I'm actually just gonna focus on this one because this one's scarier. Oh, I don't think I'm stopping this one. Oh, shoot, that one is not getting stopped. Ah, shoot, I should have focused on the smaller ones. Well, that's unfortunate, guys. Just having you finish work at midnight again. When do you finish work tonight? You know what? Maybe I should take up this one. Shoot. Oh, shoot. Oh no, I failed? Well, that's oh boy. Oh boy. No, I didn't realize that it was going to be like an actual tough fight, so I was not actually trying hard, and I was distracted, and I made a fool of myself, so... Yeah, that's all I know, Harris, about the Pajali. Your shift was bad, your boss has gotten fixated and spliced him. What does that even mean? It would happen as soon as you let the void gate summon. I mean, like, the middle one I didn't have any choice with. Like, that one was gonna summon no matter what, right? Like, I couldn't stop that one. That one was very much a one that I'm not meant to stop, you know? I shouldn't be using Planar Fisher, though. Because that's... Sorry, not Planar. I shouldn't be using Arrow. I won't destroy them in time with an Arrow. Wait. I wonder if I used, like, Holy, if it would have stunned the Planar Fisher. Could you imagine? That'd be so funny if it did. Yeah, I doubt it too. Okay, we'll get this one next. I don't think I'm gonna stop it though. Oh, fudge, I did it. Okay, cool. Well, here we go. We'll just cast Holy. Oh, this is, like, actually not a problem. Just heal myself a lot. Oh, shoot. Easy peasy. By which I mean I almost fudging died. Oh, it's the fudge. Where is my Asuna? Oh my god, where is my Asuna? I found it. I found my Asuna. I forgot about it. You know, the poison was probably doing the most damage there. Noah size. I was thinking of using it, but I forgot what it did, and I was like, panic. Like, you could see my mouse actually mousing over the abilities there because I barely used them. Asuna Matata. What a wonderful ability. Anyway, I need to catch up on chat. Benediction? Oh, I didn't even know what spell Benediction is again. Knew it. The process of feeding paper into press when the reel is finished, the splicer goes to tape on a new roll. Used to stick on one. Oh my god. Okay. Yep. Imagine forgetting this sooner. I know. I mean, like, I know what button it is on my mouse, but I blanked and I was like, wait, what if it's not where it's been for the past 15 fudging times I've played this game? 100% heal. Oh, is that the big ability? I need to check what my fudging abilities are again. I swear, every time I swap classes, I forget all the abilities I've had on that class. I was really hoping, Retsky, I was really hoping you would have thought that I banned it and move on and just assume and admit that I've banned it the whole time and that you just don't ever come back to it. Wait, did that message not... Hold on, did that message... No, that message... Why am I not getting that message on my laptop? Did I tell you I unbanned it? God dang it. You know, it's actually kind of funny though, Retsky. That message is not showing up on my laptop. It's showing up for me. It's showing up on my preview. Not showing up on my laptop. I wonder if no one else can see it. Maybe it was banned. Twitch shadow ban? I don't know. Does anyone else see the emote that Retsky just sent? You can see it. Okay, cool. So it's just a weird my laptop problem. No, that one I'm never banning that one. That one's too funny. And also I get bits every time you use it. I get bits every time you use it, so I'm not gonna ban that one. I mean, that's free money, you know? And Twitch does its rewind thing? Oh my god, no, of course. Whackers. Thick chick. Kiwi, I mean, yeah. I mean, a kiwi is... Look, I'm just saying, Ritsky, a kiwi is a type of bird. It's called a kiwi bird, obviously. And chicks are baby birds. So therefore, that is absolutely a thick chick. You're welcome. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Wait, Sylvie's gonna stay here and teach the Pajali to control her Aether instead of sending her to the Godanians to do like super important like conjuration stuff. You're making hot choco. I mean, look, baking hot choco could be kind of fun too, though. Double meanings again. Just saying. Wait, unless there's another meaning I'm missing. I'm confused. Wait, thick chickers in the bird. What's the double? Wait, no, what is the double meaning? Hold on. Peachy, what's the double meaning? They're mini-me. Wait, what do you mean they're mini-me? Mini-you? What do you... Mini-you? What? Mini version of the parents. Okay, yeah, but you're not the parent of a random kiwi bird. Kiwi is a triple meaning word. The actual bird kiwi. A New Zealander. What the fudge is the third meaning? Oh, the fruit, the kiwi fruit. I'm so fudging stupid. I forgot about the fruit. I forgot the fruit. It's fine. I'm fine. It's okay. I'm okay. Really, I'm fine. I'm not mentally fudging. I'm not like breaking down in front of you. You've got these alcoholic chocolates. Not good. Don't. Of all things, the fruit. Well, it's not really that surprising though, Harris, because we were talking about the bird and the fact that, well, we weren't talking about, but Retsuki's also New Zealander. So it's not that I forgot the fruit of all things. It's just that the fruit was literally the one thing that wasn't staring me in the face, and I just forgot it because it wasn't staring me in the face. I'm about to crash out. No. Oh fudge! I forgot to add to give. Can you guys? Thank you. Peachy knew exactly where I was going. God fudging. No, you know what? I'm not reviving you. I've already flown away. If you wanted me to revive you, you should have added me back to the party. 3 minutes ago, apparently, because you died 3 minutes ago. It could. I don't know if I believe that or if there's some elaborate joke I'm missing that I'm just too stupid to work out. 5 minutes? Why is it 5 minutes? The explosion is a 10-minute cooldown before you can explode again, so it's only been 3 minutes, no? Because that's 7 minutes. No? 1906? Oh, no, yeah, it's only been 3 minutes. See, it says he was defeated 3 minutes ago. Screen's blurry. Yeah. Okay, I thought I was going insane for a second. Glad we got that sorted. You wonder if your FC's kicked you out there for being on 3 hours each weekend? It depends. Some FCs are like really chill with like however long or short you spend online. Like when I'm still part of the free company that I joined on my off-stream character months back, and I went on like a pretty big break and they didn't kick me, so. You died 3 minutes ago during the app sessions? Alcohol is gross. I would agree, but I've never had it. You thought I was doing that like X times since dead? No. Well, I mean, kinda? Is anyone familiar with the Luca Free Company? Not me. We should consult Brother Isumiyan. It'll take away from other, we've seen what happens. I think it's emotion so my judgment. I thought 3 won't be easy, that's why I need your help. Of course. I'm really feeling like I should be doing these quests outside of the stream. No, Luca, no. I'm missing a memory there. A memory? I'm missing a joke. I'm missing fudging. I don't know. What do you mean you've never had alcohol? Peachy, do you not know this? Peachy, I've never had alcohol. There's not a, what do you mean? There's not a, what's the context? It's just, it is what it is. I've never had alcohol. What do you mean? I mean what I've said. Just like how I've never sworn. Or is that one also a surprise to you too, Peachy? Did you know that one too? Is that one also a surprise to you? And I don't listen to music. Let's just chuck that one on there as well. What am I missing, chat? What am I missing? I've never had any energy drinks. I don't drink Pepsi or Coke. How many things can we just pile on the list to like freak Peachy out right now? But this is all. Yep, this is true. This is true. That one's also true. Oh no. It's just 70, you should do that. Wait, what's in? I have no idea what the fudge you're talking about now. Is this the problem with Pagels? That's racist, probably. I don't know. Peachy's having a mental breakdown right now. Chat, what else? Chat, what else do I need to add to the list of things I've never done just so that Peachy's like freaking out? Like, I'm sure there's more things I could say. Oh, you mean for the jobs, level 70 job quests? Okay, well in that case I'm doing the level. I gotta do them. Realizing now there's truly alcoholic beverage in the video you sent wasn't good. You don't like carbonation. Wait. Skipped school work. Never once skipped school. Never once skipped work. I've taken like sick days and stuff because I've been sick, and I've taken leave. But so I don't really know exactly what classifies as skipping work, but I never skipped school. I went to every single university class and lecture. Oh, except one because I was feeling really ill that day. I have not done a single rebellious thing, Peachy. Well, I mean, like, look, I was a teenager. I did, like, rebellious things, but, like, it was, like, the fudging most tame thing. Like, my version of rebellious was just, like, closing my door and sitting in my room for the day. Probably hadn't seen most TVs or movie shows. Okay, no, this is also true. But I feel like that's different. Ichi, you okay? I'm trying to think if there was ever a time I didn't do my homework. No, you know, there is one time I didn't do my homework, and it's because I straight up forgot. It was in primary school though. We had to do like a simple like task. We had to like return to school the next day with like, I don't even remember it. My brain like repressed the memory. But we got given a task by a substitute teacher to do the next day. And I got to school the next day and he was asking if I'd done the homework. And I was like, oh no, I'm so sorry. I completely forgot. And of course, because I was the goody two shoes student, and I've always been this, the teacher, even the substitute teachers knew me, right? The substitute teacher was like, I know you, and I know you actually did forget, and that's perfectly okay, but don't do it again, because when you get to high school, if you forget to do your homework, they're not going to forgive you like I have. Terrified the hell out of me. I was like 10? I was like 9 or 10 years old. And that was the lesson I learned. Exactly, Peachy. What else? Are you gonna let your crash yours when you fly over the Australian Grand Prix? I don't know. It would probably depend on a lot of different things, because at the moment my sister still fudging lives with me. Okay, never mind. And no, I will not, because I don't want you to dump me in a bin or give me a wedgie. So actually, sorry, you're on your own. Suspended. Oh god, okay. So this is not traumatizing. It definitely gave me. So you guys want to know the cause for my anxiety, right? There are two moments in my life. Well, there was a moment where I couldn't handle it anymore and I had like a full-on mental breakdown. And then there's the reason I have anxiety in the first place, okay? The reason I have anxiety in the first place is my entire high school experience. Not because high school's horrible and there are bullies everywhere and then no one likes to go to high school because all the work you have to do. No. No, the reason I have anxiety from my high school experience is because they gave you fudging cautions and detentions and like all sorts of stuff for the tiniest fudging thing. Oh, you forgot to bring your fudging book to class because you have to carry like 3 textbooks and you missed one of them by accident while you were grabbing everything because they expect you to be there on time and you have to leave from one class and go to the next class within like 2 minutes of class starting, or you get in trouble and you forgot to bring one book because it was in your locker shoved in the back corner and you just didn't grab it because you were in a rush because everyone else was clambering around the lockers and you couldn't even get to yours until like the last second and you were... Yeah, so you forget to bring a single book and they're like, you get in the caution. You get 6 cautions in like, I don't know, a month or whatever, detention. And they gave cautions out like they were fudging candy. I did, but that's a separate note, Kat. So I was doing literally everything in my power to make sure I never got a caution, and it absolutely destroyed my mental health. But I can say that I managed to do it. I ain't get in trouble a single time in high school. Did it destroy me? Yep, but I did it. There was one time as well in visual design class in year 9 where no one took the class seriously because it was fudging visual design. I'm talking like 2D art, but like it's also like part of like more technical aspects, like, you know, drawing with perspective and like doing still life and diagrams and house plans and like all sorts of like different things, right? So there was no one took the class seriously, and the teacher was like one of the nicest teachers too. So no one like really took her, like no one thought she'd ever like punish them for like, you know, not doing something. She gave everyone in class the simplest, and I mean literally the simplest homework assignment for the week. And we only had the class once a week too, so there's plenty of time, right? She gave us the simplest assignment. I don't remember what it was now. It was probably something like draw a thing, or like use Photoshop to create like a cover for a book, or like something like designing and something so fudging simple. She went around the class of 25-ish students the next week, asked them to provide her with their homework. First person didn't do it, so she gives them a caution. Second person didn't do it, gives them a caution. Third person gives them a... Fourth person gives... She went to all 25 fudging people in the class. I'm the only person in the class who did the homework. The only person. But because she was so used to giving everyone else in the class cautions, she was writing caution, didn't do homework, caution, didn't do homework, caution, didn't do homework. She gets to me, she's like, oh my God, you did the homework. I mean, you're you, so that makes sense, but you did the homework. So she writes caution, the only person in class who did homework. So then when the homeroom comes the next day and they're checking all our cautions and everything that we've gathered up, they get to mine and they're like, you got a caution because you did the homework? And I'm like, oh yeah, everyone else in the class didn't. She probably just got used to giving the caution. So she was like, yeah, that makes sense. Didn't give me the caution. But anyway, that's the rant. That's the fudging. That is the reputation I had in high school. But because of all that, it gave me severe anxiety because I was literally bending over backwards and doing cartwheels and mental gymnastics to not get a caution. It was insane. It drove me crazy. Anyway, you didn't even show up for your economic final, and bro forgot to do homework in primary school. Yeah, that's literally, that was it. That was my thing. That's all I had. Did I get bullied? Abso-fudging-lutely. All the fudging time. Constantly. Consistent, constant bullying, and it definitely didn't help. But you know what? Fudge 'em. High school was 10 years ago. Like, you got suspended at 8:30 in the morning in an unrelated incident. You caused thousands of dollars of water damage. Retsky, can you please elaborate? Maybe you did later on. I'm like so far behind in messages. Be back in 10 minutes for the end of the app. It's been 2. We're getting there. You have a screenshot that will kill me? Please send it. Surprised you never got expelled. I need to know what you did. Partner's old place used to look over the GP circle when you lived there. Oh, that's cool. Every year you'll ask me about the weather so you have a rough idea of how the race will go. Wait, you ask me about the weather every year? Have I just not noticed this pattern? I have not noticed this pattern. Well, there's no screenshots you sent me refusals. Okay, hold on. What did Kat send? What does Kat send? Holy shoot. How many instances is this for being late? Wait, there's just, okay, for those of you, Kat, I'm sorry, I'm gonna out you a little bit. I'm not gonna like specify or anything, but Kat just sent me a list of like referrals for like his school, I guess. Tardiness, 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 insults and disrespect. Tardiness, 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 and tardiness. Caution, nerd. Hi, Leafeon, how are you? I hope you're doing well. Welcome in. You got suspended at 8:30 in the morning because you kicked the window in. Oh no. You're responsible for that high school having padlocks on their fire hoses. Fretsky, what did you do? You've never been suspended, but the amount of referrals you got, mostly for lateness. No, I can see that they are all fudging lateness, and then just the fudging disrespect insult is just funny. That's just funny. You've almost got all materials to make you a white mage weapon during this one yap. That's why we do it. You see, the trick is, if I yap for long enough, the people who are with me in game will get bored and they'll find something to do. And most of the time what they'll do is they'll find something to give me. That's why I yap. I've cracked the code, problem solved, thank you for helping, Mystic. I kid, obviously. You'd only been there a week, Redsky? No way. Absolutely not. Back in the earliest days, you know, Cat was frequently stoned out of the mind at school. Oh yeah, stoned and also sleeping in class. There were two things Cat did, it was both of those. Not deserving of your 8 million gil for that. It's okay, I have 3 million. How do I have 3 million? You should just collect a bunch of bronze ore. I mean, it would help me with my crafting levels. Just saying you're silly, you nearly failed it. Listen. Struggling in school is a real thing, and I will never like make fun of people or joke about people for like their struggles with school or university or literally anything in life. Life is fudging tough, and I will never judge people for any of that. God dang it, Cat, don't sleep and do weed in school. Or both, whatever. I'm sorry, Cat, I just had to pick on you. You were there. You know, you were there. You've been to 16 schools. Can I ask the reason why, or is that a personal thing? I have a feeling it might possibly be personal, so I won't ask you to... It's just the kind of side to say, do weed, don't do weed. I was gonna say don't do drugs, and then like my brain short-circuited, so whatever. Sophomore year was the only other year you got an insubordinate... Whoa, what is an insubordination referral? Is that just like the disrespect and the insult one? Time to buy a house. I can do with the bronze ore Mystic's gonna give me. I'll buy myself a whole property. I'll do it. Wasn't even because you struggled in your season. You just had given up. Okay, no, but that's also fair. That comes from struggling due to like mental health issues. Probably if you are literally in school and you just like give up, it absolutely comes from mental health problems. Not like because you're mentally like insane or anything, but like just because like. Life is hard. Lack of support. Like, there's a lot to it, you know? There's a lot to it. Your mother... Yeah, okay. See, that's why I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna ask because it might be personal, but, yeah, there you go. And you know what? I don't doubt it in one bit, Redsky. And I'm so sorry you had to put up with that. Because, holy shoot. Yeah, no, I completely understand that, Redsky. And I'm so glad you're in a better place. Saying I'm glad you're in a better place now makes it sound like I'm saying you're in heaven. Oh wait, how did ECMeon get here? Oh, fudge. Sylphie's stupid, that's how. Your sophomore to early senior was COVID. Wait, actually? That won't help. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. That'll do it. You disrespected the teacher? Not surprised by that one, Cat. Your anger issues are way more tame now. You have friends, well, that's the thing, right? You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to come out of that like a completely flawless human being. That's fudging near impossible, right? But what matters is that you have improved and you've recognized things and you've taken steps and now you are better. Like, that's what matters. Not that you're perfect. No one's fudging perfect. No one can ever be perfect. It's about the improvement. And I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you. You're just happy you got paid by work to stay home. Wait, what? Work pages? Wait, what? Wait, did you get leave? Did you call in sick? Like, did they actually let you? Oh my god. No, Sylphie didn't send for them. Sylphie asked for like assistance in terms of like fudging potions and all sorts of stuff, and then, you know, it was stupid. Sylphie was stupid. Over COVID? I'm so over COVID too. Your teachers hated you. You had one teacher that liked you. I read you had one teacher that killed you because Redsky said I almost killed my sister and I got very confused. You had one teacher that liked you and it was because it wasn't even your normal school. It was a class in a different building. So they didn't know any better? It's 25 minutes too late to phone in sick today. Wait. I'm confused. Peachy, my brain's not working. What's happening? You got paid by work to stay home and stay safe over COVID. It's 25 minutes too late to phone in sick. So you didn't phone in sick, but you've been told to stay home? Is someone else got COVID in the workplace? What's going on? I'm confused. Hi, Zash. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Welcome in. Your sister was running around screaming. You stuck your leg out to trip her. She stopped breathing. Oh! And you hit her in the head with a golf club. Hey, you were a horrible child, and I don't blame you because your home life sucked. Bad parents really ruin everything. Look, okay, this is maybe a controversial take. I feel like if you want to be a parent, you have to pass a test. I'm not just talking adoption. I'm talking like you want to give birth to your own child. Nah, the government has to control that. Too many stupid people in the out in the world. No, I do remember that, Redsky. I do remember that. I wasn't gonna like refer to it, but I know it was bad. I know it was bad. I mean, hyper focusing on puzzles for 2 hours. Nice. Unlike every other class you took your senior year, someone interested, and because it was clear. See, it's wonderful how different kids can act when they have a genuine interest in something. And I don't mean that in like a bad way or like I'm trying to like say a secret second message or whatever. It's just a genuine like it always happens, and it's very surprising. I told you over COVID to stay home and stay safe. Not today. You were saying if you want to phone in today, it's not. So are you going to work today or not? If you want to phone in today, it's not half an hour too late. It's now half an hour too late, so you have to go to work. That sucks. That sucks. Boss came down to workspace on Thursday with a garbage bag full of COVID tests. What? Why? Okay. You're going rip, Peachy. Oh, it's ad time. I yapped so much. I'm in ads. Oh my god, I haven't had dinner tonight. I'm gonna quickly have a snack. I don't think I'm hungry enough for actual dinner, otherwise I would have fudging had dinner. It's now 7:30. But I should probably get something to eat. Unless you got a very good excuse. Yeah, fair. Father Christmas was... No, I know what you mean. That's so funny. I don't know why your boss didn't like that. Like, have a sense of humor. I don't know. We're all people here. Why do we have to always act like we're professional beings? I don't know. Anyway, I'll be back once I've like found something to like eat, I guess. Once I complete all these minigames, you'll never have to hear this music ever again. Like, literally never again.
Retski gifted a tier 1 sub to Harus_Strite. They have given 108 gift subs in the channel.
I had a single fudging grape. And I didn't even get to, like, find anything to eat before I get the fudging sub sound effect. Retski, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Harris so he can actually fudging watch my stream during the ad breaks. That's crazy. Harris, congratulations. You now have like another month of no ads. You're welcome. I say you're welcome. Retski fudging did it. Thank you, Retski. But everyone say thank you. Well, everyone. Harris, say thank you, Retski. You haven't eaten lunch since yesterday? Oh no, Peachy, you gotta eat. Peachy, you gotta eat. Okay, I'm going back again because I do still need food. Okay, so it's not the healthiest thing by any fudging stretch of the imagination, but I did just grab myself some corn chips, so I'll probably just be snacking on those. I don't know. Sophomore year referral, you don't even remember, so it doesn't matter. The senior year one's funny. You walked in late, someone was in your seat, you asked him to move because he was your friend and was in your spot, and the teacher said there's no assigned seats and you're late. I said, fudge that. He said, go sit by Philip. I said, fudge, not Philip. Oh my god! What did Philip do to deserve this? Leave Philip alone. You walked out of class. You literally, you walked yourself to the principal's office for detention. You gave yourself detention. You gave yourself detention, Kat? That's the funniest thing to me. I don't know why that's, you're such a rebel, but you're like, but I respect the rules, sort of. Oh no. Anyone here ever been to, I have no idea what you're even talking about. I've never heard that before. Philip is stupid. So what? Okay, not everyone can be smart. Being stupid doesn't mean you're a horrible person. Leave Philip alone. Maybe Philip could have been like the most wonderful human being. He just doesn't think very well. Like that's, you don't know. Yeah, it's like, I'm a rebel. I deserve detention for what I've done. And then you work and make your way over to the detention room. So why not start early? That's the funniest thing. That is so funny. I'm able to teleport, yeah, whatever. Wait, hold on. There are 10 minutes of class left. You walked in so... How long are your classes, Kat? You walked in so late there was only 10 minutes of class left? Oh no. Oh boy. I didn't even like... You can't top that, chat. There's like... Hopes to get less time. I mean... I don't know, like, maybe this is very pessimistic / naive of me. But if you are a criminal and you do a criminal act with the intention of just pleading guilty anyway because you know you're gonna get caught or whatever because you know you'll do less time, what that says to me is that you knew there were consequences, you knew you'd get caught, you don't care about getting caught, you're just like, you know what, I'm gonna do it anyway, stuff the punishment, stuff the rules, I'm just gonna turn myself in so I get less time. And to me that feels like that's even worse, and you should be actually punished more for that. And I don't know if that's like a really like controversial opinion to have, but like, I don't know. Like, obviously we want to encourage people turning themselves in so they don't, you know, spend so much time taking up the legal system and all that sort of stuff, and it saves everyone in society money and all that, but like at the same time, you guys, do you guys get it? "46 minutes, you are so... Mystic, thank you for the coolers. Mystic over here, like, absolutely spoiling the hell out of me. Mystic, one day, I don't know how, because I literally have no means of doing so, but one day I do want to pay you back. But I also have no means of doing so. Yeah, literally. I have no idea how valuable this weapon is. I don't know the context behind it. All I know is it looks like it's a fudging rare masterpiece. Like the worst weapon in... the fudging rarest weapon in the game. And he's like given it every single bit of like ideal material and like fudging... I don't know. I don't understand how good the weapon is. And the same with the Dark Knight one too. I don't know if you saw that, Harris. This is the Dark Knight one he gave me like yesterday or the day before. Like I am well aware I'm being spoiled as hell here. And I appreciate it. Depends what it is. Well, that's my point, right? Like, it does depend. Principal called you in a week later, asked why you did it. You said you went, and why you went to detention. You said it was nice and quiet, and then lectured you how detention wasn't something you're supposed to want to go to. Now, Kat, listen here. You shouldn't be wanting to go to detention, okay? No, you don't want to go to detention. You're just sitting there like, why not? Huh? If you don't want me to go to detention, don't make it something I enjoy. And then they panic because they realize, oh shoot, you're not neurotypical. How do we solve this problem? They can't. Because they don't understand what it means like to take care of neurodivergent people. And then they panic and break down. And then they do nothing for you. And then that's why you get a bad education. Not you specifically, but like in general, that's why the school system struggles. Anyway. You made that weapon for your dancer? This one? I hate to break it to you, this is a conjurer weapon. Dancers can't use that. One of the items for it comes from an extreme. Thank you so much, Mystic. Level 70 extreme trial material drop. Use that to craft the glowing version. Sheesh. The dancer variant. I know I was joking. I get it. I was joking. It was a joke. It was a bit. It was a funny haha. It was a funny haha. Didn't you get that in your first clear? Oh, nice. You got attention as a 12-year-old because you wrote something in Twilight Princess highlighting on your notebook. So let me get this straight. The teacher saw you writing something and couldn't read what it said. So instead of respecting your privacy, decided to punish you for something they didn't even know. My God. I hate people like that who think that children shouldn't have privacy because they're like, you know, lesser people or whatever. And they have so many of them. So many parents are like that too. It's bad. That's so stupid. Let kids be kids and write in codes and do all sorts of things, you know? And so I have no idea if you guys hear me crunching. I'm so sorry. I hope you don't. I'm just hungry because, again, I haven't eaten. It's lunch. It wasn't even a big lunch either. And yeah, I'm not hungry enough to have a full dinner, so I don't even know what's going on. Also, the other thing too, Zosh, you know, if I was a teacher, how I would have approached that? I would have seen someone like writing like in their secret little thing in the notebook, and instead of being like super all like, you're getting a detention for that, if I was a little concerned that maybe you were like, look, I don't even know what someone could be doing that's like actually needs punishment if they're writing a secret note in their notebook. Like, oh no, what are they doing? Are they writing something mean about another kid? They're doing it in code, no one's gonna get harmed by that. Like, does it matter? Anyway. Even if I was concerned as a teacher and wanted to like maybe confront the student writing in secret messages in their private notebook, diary, whatever the fudge, you know how you do approach that? You show an interest. You're like, oh, hi, Zosh. What's that you're writing? It looks pretty cool. Is that a secret code? And then if the kid is actually doing something innocent, they'll get like super excited and they'll be like, oh, you like this code? I'm writing my math notes. You do something like that. And then if they're all like grumpy and they're like, I don't want to tell you, it's a secret. Then you just respect it and you walk away. And then you keep an eye on them in case they're bullying someone. You don't just immediately go give them a fudging detention. You know, if you're commenting about the code would be a little too much for here, don't know how touchy people are. I have no idea what you're talking about. I mean, obviously you're referring to what I'm saying, but I have no idea what you could possibly be implying? I don't know. Okay, so you're suggesting the teacher could be a possible racist and idiot. I'd believe it. Yeah. Which is horribly fudging disgusting. Especially to, like, assume anything like that of that nature from a fudging kid? The world is messed up. The world is there's so many innocent... I'm not even gonna specify exactly what I'm talking about, but I feel like we'll all know it when I say it. There are so many innocent children that are being killed today, as we speak, in massive wars simply because of their heritage / background / beliefs. Because they're seen as not being people because of it. They're fudging kids! They are a threat, leave them alone! Anyway, that's all I need to say about that. I think we all understand exactly what I'm saying, and that's all I'm gonna do. On your way back, welcome back, Peachy. Well, welcome to being on your way back? I don't know. Speaking of never being on school time, you only had met your second period teacher all of 5 times. You haven't full... Is that because you only went to class 5 times? How many times... How many classes were there for that class that you only saw him 5 times in? You had classes to get to and to skip. Oh my god. Yeah, this is a 68 quest. I should do my Dark Knight ones at some point as well. I don't know when, but I won't do them today. Maybe I should. Maybe I'll just make today the job leveling quests. And then next time will be the actual story. I don't know. I mean, it could be. It'd be disgusting if it was. You never skip the class while you're at school. Like, if you got there late, then yeah, but if you were at school, you didn't. Right, no, so if you were already at school, then there was no point in skipping because you were at school anyway. Is basically what you're saying, right? Oh boy. So this is going to be the most lawyery fudging response I have. So bear with me and please forgive me. Yes, many rules are there for discrimination, to keeping the fudging people in power who are in power, to like repress everyone else, suppress everyone else. However, in this case, I feel like these laws in this situation, these rules about the Pajal and all that are probably here more for like safety. Because we're talking about fudging powerful as hell magic. Powerful as hell magic for a race that no one really truly understands except the people of that race themselves. Who literally get chosen by the goddamn forest to be the speakers of the forest for all these massive things that have huge consequences. I have a feeling these rules are the ones that are here to actually make sure everything goes smoothly and actually keeps people safe and maybe shouldn't be ignored. Just maybe. I don't know. Controversial take. $180 days in school year, half of that was how much of that one teacher? You went all 6. So you had 90 classes and saw him 5 times. You saw him a little over 5% of the time. That's crazy low. So they're probably already watching you, Zosh. They're probably already watching you for that. Unless that was afterwards. I don't know. I think it was after, okay. Royal Christian Schools. It's not good. It's not good, is it? Why did my bin move? Thank me, Millie, I would not have permitted this breach of tradition where you're not accompanied by a white mage of such high standing. That's right, guys. I'm a white mage of such high standing. I do love how this resolved itself. Well, resolved itself. Technically, it didn't resolve itself. We resolved it. Oh, boy. Gee. Wait, hold on. Oh, fudge, I didn't mean to cancel. I wanted to add something too, and I was like, wait, hold on. Can I add a thing? Let's try this again. Let's try this again. Okay, Peachy. I'm gonna give you, in return, have some bread. Have some bread. Thank you, Peachy. Bread for a minion. I think this was a good trade. Now I have to figure out which minion to get rid of in my favorites. You call that hunch easy and we just went mentoring the kid about how to control their emotions? That's exactly what happened. 100%. Wait, you're a mod somewhere on oh my god, it's a Moogle hamster. Oh, okay, well, what a way to show off, Peach. Thank you for the hydrate, Zash. We are so ready. Hey, Peachy, yours may be bigger and like royal with this little crown, but mine floats. Oh. Well, hello there. I mean, fly. Shh. Ignore that. It's fine. Mine flies without needing to fly. It is Friday, cat. You got fed up with the whole debacle. Oh, this is the bigot guy. Good. You show him. Have you banned him? You banned him already, right? No, wait, he was banned beforehand? I remember. Thank you, Peachy. Thank you, Mystic. Thank you as well. I know you haven't traded any, but thank you. And you're luck in saying Bill? Who the fudge is Bill? Oh, that's the eye level coffer thingy. Let's see if AJ can remember who I am this time. Leafeon. I'm hurt. I'm hurt that you think I can't remember who you are. Like, come on. Who is bigoted Bill? Oh my god, no, I remember the video. Gretzky? Now, I know that there's context behind that, but we're not going to allow... Twitch will find that, and Twitch will, we don't want to... We don't want to, you know, let's... You know? I did it... What do you mean I did it last time? I'm confused. Oh, I didn't remember... Oh, I didn't remember last time. Well, yeah, well, that's because I'm stupid, okay? Like, leave me alone. Let's go. Wait. I'll shovel. Also, what is that sound effect again, Peachy? Can you play it again? Because I keep seeing it in chat and I keep forgetting what I've heard. Who the fudge are you? Oh, that's my oh my god, I'm dumb. It's the bongo drums. That's right. Might as well leave the party again. Not yet. Not yet. I'll leave it when I need to leave it, and only when I need to leave it. You guys are just like that amazing and like awesome, and I appreciate you so much that actually I would like to not leave the party for as long as I possibly can, you know? I'll only leave it when I have to leave it. Okay, Peachy, the show off. Wait, I wonder, can I do... Oh, I can. I can do them too. I'm flying all the way back, of course I am. SA9. I need to, Nope, I'm blanking. Ignore me. I don't know what I was gonna say. Brain's doing the buzz thing. I just had an idea, which is a really fudging stupid idea, because we all know how this happens. We all know what happens from this. So clearly I'm in a phase now where I want to be playing nothing but this game all the time. So it's possible I could just fudging binge nothing but this game every fudging stream for like a month, right? But then when I get sick of it, the question is, am I going to drop the game entirely because I don't even want to touch it? Or will I be able to manage doing one stream a week again? This is like uncharted territory, right? Because every other time I've like gotten sick of the game, I've just dropped it because I didn't want to touch it. But now I'm also like, I do still have other games to play. I still need to play Clear Obscure. I need to finish the DLC for Final Fantasy XIV. Do I swap it around and make them the like, fudge man? I don't know what to do. You're still sick of the game, but you're here again? That's because you like me, Peachy. Because I'm here. You have a puppy? Wait, you have like a pet puppy? Or you mean like, oh, your mount. I'm silly. Your mount. I need that. Sylvie seems to be in a panic. Wait, why is she in a panic? This isn't funny, please come out. Calm down there, Sylvie. The cloud, exactly. But I mean, and like, look, that's what got me playing it for 2 months straight when I first started, which I don't do, right? It is very rare for me to stick with a single game every single stream for an extended period of time. 2 months is probably the longest. The Dragon Age games I did a really, like, Dragon Age Origins and 2, I did that for like maybe 2 months, but that was 2 games. And then I dropped it hard when I got to Inquisition, which I should pick up again. But the point is, Final Fantasy is the one I've stuck with the longest. Like, straight doing it every stream. And it's because of the community and the chat and the people who joined me in game. Having said that, I still ended up dropping it once, came back to it a year later, binged it again, and then dropped again, right? So I'm sort of hesitant on figuring out, because I don't want to drop the game. I like the game so much and I don't want to drop it, but there just does come a point where I want to play other things instead and prioritize my time. And I don't know if I start binging this now, because I absolutely am in the mood. I have the motivation to just start binging it. If when the time comes that I do want to drop it, if I can promise myself that I will at least keep it up once a week. That's what I don't know. It might actually make the controls up. Well, see, that's the thing. As I said, I do want to set that up this weekend. So we'll be ready for next week's streams. But it depends on how much time I have, because I'm busy this weekend. I'm going to a friend's thing tomorrow afternoon. I'm shopping in the morning, and then Sunday in the morning I have my weekly Baldur's Gate game, and then chores in the afternoon. Monday I'm not even home for dinner because I'm having dinner with a friend, so I have no fudging clue. Like, if you ever need another person for dungeons, message Discord. No, will do. Typically, like, you've seen me streaming, like, whenever I stream, like, it seems like I already have people joining in. And if there's a dungeon that they know is coming up, like, seeing a party composition like this, even though I'm just doing job quests and there's not going to be a dungeon, this to me tells me there's a dungeon soon. The fact that, like, we have 4 people here, I'm just like, there's a dungeon soon. There's dungeons. I may be wrong, but historically, it only happens when there are dungeons coming. Not anytime soon. That's why you're not here, Harris. It probably would be soon if I wasn't doing job quests, but... But I am, so... Oh my god, it's a crab. That looks like the crab from the Fudging Hildebrand questline. 14 shut down. I'm not to tell you, it's still here. Your game probably just shut down. Sucks. Problem Dwarf? Yeah. I'm like, it's the thing. It's the thing, you know? The thing? We all know the thing. Sense of hostile... Oh my god, they're mind flayers. Sorry, soul flayers, but they're basically mind flayers. Soul flayers are the legally distinct mind flayers, obviously. Wait, why am I casting stone? Holy is a gain on 2. I know white mage things. Yeah, I am nearing the end of Stormblood. Might leave for a bit. Fair enough, Peachy. You do you. Oh, hey, guys, I gotta leave the party again. Bye. Yeah, no, I've played more than once a day for the past week. I played 3 times this week, Leafeon. And then I've been like, the last few streams, I've been like actually getting story stuff done. I've picked up. The instance will be hard, but you also do it as soon as you get to Stormblood, so your gear is low grade. Mama, please don't leave me. Mama's dying. Oh no. Is Boya gonna die? Oh no, of course, I can just heal them. Duh. You're halfway through Shadowbringers? Shoot. Nice. Right, no, that's... I get you, that's fair. Memely, Sylphie even instructed. Hey, I didn't instruct a squat. I did nothing. That was all Sylphie. As much as I hate to give the credit to someone else, it wasn't me. Of Shadowbringers. I can't wait to get the Shadowbringers and then Endwalker. And then Dawn Shadowbringers. I'm only 3 expansions behind almost, basically. That's not bad. Considering I started all expansions behind. It is quite slow. It's quite slow. In the time I completed 1 expansion, a fudging whole new expansion released. Thank you for bringing me here one last time. Oh, she's dead. She's so dead. I learned Conjury? Okay. No. See, I've heard that people don't like Dawntrail. I know nothing about it, but my argument is people just got so used to payoff that they don't know how to deal with like setup again. People hated A Realm Reborn and think it's the slowest, most boring like game because it's all set up. And yet here I am, right? You guys know me, and maybe Harris didn't, because Harris, you weren't watching me when I was playing Realm Reborn. I thoroughly enjoyed the hell out of Realm Reborn the entire way through, to the point where I genuinely think it's... I actually kind of prefer Realm Reborn to Heavensward, right? I know, fudging controversial take, everyone hates me for it, but especially the latter half of Realm Reborn absolutely gripped me. I was loving the hell out of it, right? So I'm not concerned that I won't like Dawntrail. I'm not. I have played enough of this game's story now. I mean, granted, it's only like basically 3 expansions, but I've played enough of this game to know that no matter what, I'm going to enjoy the story. If it's not gonna be like pair, I don't care, because I fudging loved the setup, you know? I love just the world building, the lore, the knowing that mysteries are gonna be coming, and like there's this greater thing I don't understand. Like, I still have no idea what the fudge is up with the fudging, the people who use the shadow portal things. There was a whole lot of shut up about those in ARR. And you know what? I fudging was living for the mystery. That I want that, you know? I want to not know what's going on. I want to have setup. I want to just not have things pay off all the fudging time. I love that. I love it. So yeah, I'm excited for Dawn Trail, and I think the people who hated Dawn Trail because it wasn't a bunch of payoff and it was all set up kind of missed the point. I mean, look, I don't know everyone's opinions and I don't know Dawn Trail, so like take it with a grain of salt. Actually, and thank you. But not every story has to be like super dramatic and like massive, like world-ending threat stuff. Like, you can have good stories that just build characters and introduce new mysteries and set up sequels and further story. You can have that, and I feel like a lot of people don't really realize that. I'm not saying everyone. There definitely are people who do realize it and love it, and there are people who realize it but just didn't enjoy Realm Reborn, and that's totally fine too, right? Everyone's opinions are different. I just think the mass hate for Dawn Trail because it's set up again is kind of misguided. I don't know. Again, take it with a grain of salt because I know nothing about Dawn Trail and I know nothing about why people didn't like it. This is all just from the very small amount of knowledge I have in that it's all set up. Like Dawn Trail was the expansion you had the most. You don't like Realm Reborn best because of Post-Arrow. Oh, Post-Arrow is such a fudging slog. Having said that, I did really love the Crystal Brave story arc, like a lot. Did it overstay its welcome? Abso-fudging-lutely. But it was good, you know? Heavy character building, I love that. Exactly. When it comes to plots people love to moan about, you make it a point to try and read into things in a way that it could make sense. I don't know what that means, but I assume you're being very vague on purpose so you don't spoil me, and I will leave it at that. You wish they'd let us get the Asian music for houses? I mean, I thought every soundtrack in the game could be added in the house. I don't know. You're waiting for me to beat the first dungeon Shadowbringers once you do want to share a lot of screenshots? Oh my god. Okay, yes. We'll get there eventually, probably, maybe, possibly. I can't promise anything, but maybe. The end of Post-Arrow is so good, but the rest is miserable. I feel like there definitely is a lot of, what's the word that they use in anime? There's a lot of filler. There's a lot of filler in the Post-Arrow story that's just not really entirely necessary. However, the story itself, the Crystal Braves, the betrayal, the fudging Nanamo, like the whole fudging everything, when the story was going, when the stone was rolling, when I don't know what the fudge is, I'm trying to think of a fudging saying here, but I'm bad at it. When it got going, it was good. When there was filler, it was like, why are you here? And like, obviously some filler is needed because you need to build up like tension, and you need to have like, you need to meet the Crystal Braves, and you need to like do random things for them so you get to know who they are. Like, obviously that's necessary. You can't just skip, like, exactly what I'm saying. You can't just skip to payoff. Like, you need the in-between low bits so you can appreciate the highs. So yeah, it did overstay its welcome a little bit, but I think that's just mostly probably because when people play the post-Realm Reborn story, they want to get to the next expansion. They want to get into Heavensward, and they're completely ignoring the fact that, hey, there's a story right in front of you now that's also good. Yes, it's not the next expansion. Yes, it's in the midway between Realm Reborn and Heavensward, but that doesn't mean it's nothing. It is a story that is good enough to stand on its own legs too. But a lot of people just really wanted to start Heavensward. I was one of them. That's why it felt like it was such a slug for me too, but in hindsight, I regret that. Also, I dropped something. Okay, I got it. We're fine. Like New Beginnings, and it was down for that, but the storyline of Dawn Trail you hated for a reason that you're not going to take a spoiler. And that's fair enough too. Like, as I said, you can have legitimate reasons why you don't like Dawn Trail as well. Those are totally fine. Obviously, everything is very subjective, and we all have our own opinions, you know? Except me, I don't have one, because I haven't played it yet. They recapped everything. That is a little annoying sometimes. Yeah. Like, obviously they had to do that for the people who were, like, just getting patches live, because they hadn't just binged the entire campaign, and, like, that makes so much sense. But it's why I like when games add an option to skip those sorts of things. But I also understand when games don't want to give people the option to skip, because they know people will just skip and miss the story. Having said that, I think people who play Final Fantasy XIV know not to skip the story, even if it's just recap. I feel like the recap's good if you're doing it for a second playthrough on a second character, but even if it's a recap and you've just done the story, it probably is important because it will pick out the good parts, the important bits that you need to remember, right? They've done it since AR. Yeah, well, I mean, yeah. Mama! I killed a man. Wait. Layla, hello, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Welcome in. We're just doing job quests. Uh-oh. We're catching up on job quests because I haven't done a single fudging one for this entire fudging expansion. Well, okay, I did half of the healer ones. I haven't done a single Dark Knight one, so... Oopsies. But now that I'm level 70 on both, I should probably, like, do them all. And the reason I wasn't doing them is because they weren't tied to abilities anymore, so I just had no motivation for it. 3D modeling stuff? Ooh. Expedition 33. Yes. Yes. Layla, yes. Yes. Good move. Good play. Good decision. Good. Good. You haven't touched your Astro quests? I hate Astrologian. I'm sorry, guys. I know I'm sorry. Hello? Same here. I mean, you guys already know this. I love sad character deaths. I love depressing stuff. One of my favorite fudging story... Favorite story moments for me are when characters die. Mm-hmm. Only footage you've ever seen is one character attacking a random mob. I feel like Expedition 33 is one of those games that you're absolutely gonna, like, whoever you are, you're gonna absolutely love it, or you're gonna find it a little hard because of its certain timings, or it's just not gonna be for you. But most people love it, so you'll probably love it. Also, the music's a fudging bop too. Like, the music is good. The music's good. It's nice when you get to feel things. One Piece fans, Pell should die. I don't know who that is. Terrible child dragging around a sick mother. You've killed her. Accept the evil you've done and atone with your life. Oh my god. Hello? Ignore it, Gaddy. I hate it when you give a character a heroic sacrifice moment and then later on they just come back like, haha, I didn't die. It wasn't a heroic sacrifice at all. I have plot armor. I hate that. If you're gonna give a character a heroic sacrifice, they need to have a heroic sacrifice. That's my opinion. You can't have your cake and eat it too. No, you can't eat your cake and have it too. That's what I meant to say. You like how rent is 5,000 but you get to rent without it? Yeah, it's a scam. I don't know if you've noticed, Mystic, half of my redemptions are scams. Well, not half. We've got the don't swear, that's a scam. We got the rant, that's a scam. We have make me play with the controller while I'm playing Final Fantasy XIV, that's a scam. If you rant, you were funded after I rant. Wait, what? Looks at vets in 14 at recent comment. I have no idea what you mean. You love Nier, you love 33? Ooh. I haven't gotten far enough in either game to really know. Or rant's are free when you're online. It's... Redsky will just get me to rant. Oh, benediction. That's my fudging... Duh. Oh, did I just accidentally interrupt my fudging cast? It's really not hard. There are so many rants I'll rant about. Uh-oh. Sylphie! She's dead. She's dead, guys. She died. What side I take? Oh my goodness! I'm gonna fail this for certain. Oh, thank God. Okay, well, this planar fish is not gonna die, so that's fine. Uh-oh. Guys, we may be in a little bit of a doozy. Why am I using Medica? What the fudge? Played all Drakengard and Nia games and just been on Automata or what? Automata... I'm kind of upset at what I did with Nier Automata. I did the thing where I thought I finished the game, so I stopped playing it, and I didn't realize that I, in fact, had not finished the game. Can I not target these lances? Oh, shoot, no. Okay. Yeah, I did the thing where I did not know, in fact, that I had not finished the game. I didn't realize I had to keep getting alive. I did remember Asuna because I had a fudging paralysis, so yeah, I wasn't gonna like... That's the reason it was made instant. Yeah, and so valid too. Fudge it. I'm Benedicting fudging what's her face. Was that a bad move? Probably. I can't. I will rant about everything. Oh. Oh, I did it. And now. I just regen fudging the wrong person, I think. You got the entire party to hate an NPC with one action? Wait, are you talking about D&D? Wait, hold on. Your NPCs have been garbage at DM. You've been studying how to make them less one-dimensional. Oh, I was not paying attention. Heal Sylphie. Oh. Oh, I didn't do that. Oh, I need to, though. I get it. Fudging Gavzen. You make such good villains, Redsky. I'll put it like you make good NPCs, but your villains are top tier, like 100%. After last night, you're happy to not listen to a rant for what? What was last night's rant that made you not want to? You have a lot of ending secret boss fight if you don't stop lock yourself out of it. Yeah, no, I thought I was done with the game when I reached the first ending, so I stopped playing. And when I found out that there was actually more to it, I was like, I already had it uninstalled. I wasn't feeling like playing it. I moved on to other things, so I just unfortunately never actually played it, which kind of sucks. Oh fudge! I accidentally swift casted fudging Cure like an idiot. Size? Which one's a size? Let me try. Oh, this one. Yeah, I used that beforehand. Even more than 14? I know it's like a really good game. I know, but it's also like, that's pretty, like, that's something, you know? That's something. Boss fight use LB on HA? No, it's fine. It is useful. It's a short cooldown too. It does damage. It heals everyone. It's a good ability. I'm just dumb. Your issues with there's like a character development is that can make it real hard to connect to a character when they feel too one-dimensional. Yeah, no, and that's fair, and that's why I kind of didn't care for Ida for the longest time, because she didn't have anything going for her. The moment I met Lise, that's when it all changed, because I was like, oh my god, there's more. Like, Lise has something going for her. Like, there's a whole like character arc, and then she did fudging nothing throughout all of Stormblood, and then she had a big like character development like right at the end. And I guess kind of is still doing it because I haven't finished Stormblood yet. But my point is, it's like when you have a character that just does nothing and is irrelevant and doesn't really have like anything and then one-dimensional, I just do not care for them at all. And then you give them like the tiniest little bit of character development and it's like, bam, they're my favorite now. I know, Harris, it's good. It's a good ability that I need to use more because I'm silly. You have the entire post Stormblood. I know. And I'm gonna go with the mindset that I was talking about, how I should have had during Realm Reborn. Post Stormblood is a story in and of itself. I shouldn't be so focused and wanting to rush it to get to Shadowbringers. I should enjoy the journey too, you know? Whether I will enjoy the journey depends on if the story is good. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it seems like the post of all of the expansions are their own stories, right? And based an entire story around them and rush their character without developing things. I feel like Mystic's a little salty about a particular character who they're not referencing because it's Dawn Trail character. I wonder. One detail will annoy me. I swear to God, if it's pray return to Kugane Tower. You know what? Every time I go back to Kugane for story reasons, I'm gonna climb it. No, I'm gonna regret saying that. That's gonna be. I'm gonna regret saying that. I take it back. Maybe I won't. Plenary indulgence. Shadowbringers must be registered to your service account. Of course, this is the first time I've seen a message similar to that because I'm in the free trial beforehand. That's crazy. Usually it's just, you need to start the next one. Now they're like, no, it needs to be registered to you. Oh, wait, no, I just equipped something that was actually worse. I kind of half like and half don't like this outfit. I really love that, though. Like, okay. Thank you for the invite. What do you think is sad that 2.0 and beyond doesn't highlight the impact of the Grand Company leaders? Yeah, no, I have heard that 2.0... Well, was it 2.0? Was it there was like a big flattening of the story, right? Like, 2.0 originally had like a ton of story, and then like there was way too much, so they later on like pulled out a bunch of like quests and stuff that didn't matter, right? Which doesn't seem like exactly what you're talking about, but yeah, it does seem like in the change from 1.0 to 2.0 when they redid the entire game, I've heard that they did obviously change the story to make it like better. But yeah, things like that are gonna get missed, and it kind of sucks in a way because you don't get the same experience of like why the grand companies are important and what they do. But having said that, they did give enough of a sort of teaser and stuff, and I'll say, I haven't said this with you here, but I feel like it definitely won't be controversial at all. The fudging Battle for Cartno cinematic that you start with, like the opening fudging trailer or whatever, that did a good enough job for me to know exactly who the grand company leaders were. Obviously I'm missing a lot of stuff because I didn't play 1.0, but the whole part about them leading armies, they're warlords and they're capable of killing dozens of, I saw that. Granted, they were just sort of standing on a cliff not doing anything. But because of the rest of the story and you do play with all of them, they do actually help you out through stuff, I sort of got the idea that they were more active than just standing there general, like telling other people to do their job, if that makes any sense. Unlike every other expansion transition, you had to guess where the story went. Stormblood to Shadowbringers, you had zero idea of how it worked till the very end. Ooh. Yeah, that's how it does look, but I think throughout all the like quest dialogue and like me playing the game, I sort of got the opinion that that wasn't really the case. But you're right, it wasn't a great job of it. I had to sort of infer that. I had to sort of expect that it was kind of like that. Yeah, and then exactly as you say, Layla, Raubun is the one where I felt like that the most. I still feel like that a lot with Melvid. She still has that vibe of like actually fighting fights herself. Kani Senna though, I don't have, she doesn't seem like she fights at all. She seems like she just sort of chills in the back and heals people when they need it. Like, you know what I mean? Thank the gods and adults. I'm sorry. That's the funniest. This is the funniest thing. They see my tiny little fudgy Lalafell self, they're like, thank God. I know that Lalafells are adults. It's just they look like a fudging child. You know what I mean? That's so... I'm taking a screenshot of this. That's so funny. Oh, thank God. It's an adult. But we see something, she's also white. Well, exactly. And that's my point. Like, I know she's not, but it doesn't seem like it. You know what I mean? Hold on. I need to send this to my friends. Okay. We've now found no one suitable for the boys' needs. Let's head to Tailfeather. Oh God, I don't even remember what Tailfeather is. Wait. I was gonna fly to it. Like a stupid. I completely forgot this place exists, to be honest. We were here for such a short time. Y'shtola and Kane cutscenes just annoy me. Anytime they're involved in battle, it's the same thing, bubble shield. I haven't seen Y'shtola in battle enough times to really remember what she does. Kane Senna, I feel like because she's a grand company leader, they're trying to give her the vibe that she does fight and do things, but they can't do that when they just give her healing and bubbles every time, you know? So like that part I agree on. I feel like Y'shtola has done more, but I can't remember. It's been a while since I've seen Y'shtola in a cutscene due to the fact that she's been fudging knocked unconscious since the start of this goddamn expansion. She's interesting. She's not here. She's a race call. Yeah, she's a Pajal. Yeah. We were just doing our White Mage quest. I know the Pajali. I know about them. I know my lore. I don't know my lore, obviously, but like I know them.
Objection.
Hey, Thome, hello. How are you? Hope you're doing well. The ASM schedule. All story missions? Are we talking about SHA? I don't know what ASM. I'm just like, the only acronym I can think of for ASM is SHA's all story missions. But also, hi, K-Thome. I hope you're doing well. Best race elementals which lived 100 years in tune with the Aether. Yep. But even weak Pajals having to be trained. Exactly. Like the guy who we just had to do the thing with who lost his mother. They only mention it maybe once. Yeah, they don't mention like the Pajal at all, and I think I got the most. Like, you don't get anything. If you're not doing the Conjurer White Mage story, you don't learn about the Pajal. Like, basically, that's it. You don't learn anything. Australian speedrunning marathon. Ooh. Spill. Yeah, I get you, Mystic. I get you. I didn't, like, really... Like, obviously, I picked up on it because personality is a thing you just pick up on, but... It's interesting how you put it, you know? The Shah did get into it, which continues to become a Sheen Show and Tell Me. What's a Sheen Show and Tell Me? I don't know what that means. Hi, Lay. How are you? No, we're not done because I've taken the time this stream to just do job quests because I haven't done any of them. As you can see, this quest here is the level 63 quest, and I'm level 70, and I want to get my 290 gear and my cool level 70 ability, which I have not put on my hotbar in advance, which I usually do. But hi, Lay, how are you? Welcome in. We're nearing the end, though. We are nearing the end. We've had more rant time than playtime. That's always true, but, like, not as true this time. I mean, no, it kind of is true. I've done, like, what, three mage quests? It's kind of true. Quest where Pajal managed to heal mortal wounds easily. Oof. And yet, magic in this game doesn't do it, so it's fine. It's a bit sad. Bad, sad, same thing. I'm sorry, Lay. I hope things get better for you. And you know me, if you need to talk, I'm here. No, that's so fair, Lay. You do whatever you need to take care of yourself. Insolent child? Hi, I don't know who you are, but I hate you. Every stream. Hey, Leafeon, I'll have you know you haven't been here in a while, and I have ranted just as much. It's the same every stream. To bad the jump quest weapons are pushed into the pocket because I got fudging spoiled. No, they're not going to be pushed into the pocket. They're going to be transmogged. Well, they're going to be shoved. They're not going to be shoved into my pocket. They're going to be shoved into my wardrobe where they won't be used because I have better, cooler looking weapons anyway. So, no, that's fair, Lay. I completely get that. I get it. I hope things get better for you soon and you get that motivation and drive again, you know? Your sins are beyond forgiveness. Oh my god. Hey, can we kill him instead? Just because you don't speak doesn't mean you're not here. No, I know. I'm memeing. I'm joking, Leafeon. I'm joking. You know her? Do I know her? Oh god, guys. I haven't played this game in so long. I don't know her. The one that nearly put an end, and she poisoned. Wait, wait, she's the one who did the thing with the dragons and the piece at the end of Heavensward. She did that. What? Oh dang! Can't comprehend that they went out of their way to Pentamelde. Listen. We appreciate Mystic here. I don't know why he doesn't do it. Why he did do it either, but we appreciate him here. You know. You know. You'd like to make your own flash weapons. On my main off-stream character, I absolutely want to like level my crafters and like do all the stuff. Like, I don't want them to be like an entirely like self-made like Iron Man type character. But I do want to actually get the legitimately like cool weapons and mounts and all that sort of stuff like myself. Like obviously with help, but I want to be the one to do those accomplishments. Like, you know what I mean? On stream it's fine because this isn't my main one that I'm going to play all the time and like really build up. So I'm so happy to get really cool weapons on this one because I'm not going to be doing it myself. Like I'm not putting in the time for that. But like the one I am putting in the time for, that's the one where I'm like, I want to say I've done it, you know? Anyway, I got cut off by the ad there, so that's fine. Golden Sun, Golden 2, which means you need to finish it before you can watch me trying to... I don't know what Golden Sun is, I'm just going to leave it at that. Well, your card is a minimum level 70. See, here's the annoying thing, right? Is at the moment, I'm trying to, on my North American character, I'm trying to get all of my job quests up to 50 first. I just have 2 to go. I have the ninja and the monk left. I'm going to get them up to 50. And then I'm considering, I'm not sure whether I want to bring all my crafters up to 50 as well, because that's also going to take a long time. And crafting isn't really my main, like the problem is I kind of want to keep everything up to par, up to level. But crafting is such a chore and I don't entirely enjoy it, but that also could be because I haven't like planned out like a whole plan of how I'm going to level and progress them. So I don't know. But I do think I should get them all up to 50 so they are capable of doing things in the same content expansion that I'm playing, if that makes sense. GBA JPG. Okay. That would be 2 reasons why I don't know it. 1, because it's for the GBA and I didn't really play many GBA games. And 2, it's a JRPG and I don't play a lot of JRPGs because they're mostly way too fudging grindy for me to enjoy. Mostly. Too much renting, so you got lots of spare time and resources. That's what I'm here for. The only way you can play together so with your own service. I mean, see, here's the thing, right? Is that... Wait, Wait, I'm confused. You used to be on NA, and you're saying when you can play CSG's own service. Yeah, but Mystic, you can literally travel across data center from NA to Oceania. So you can still be on NA. Like, my NA character is there because I can just swap over to Oceania whenever I want, right? So grinding for the guy who plays MMOs. The difference is MMO grind in the MMOs that I play, right? In the MMOs that I play, you can level so easily just by doing the story content. And if I want to grind gear and stuff like that, I'm not like... Okay, my problem with grind. My problem with grind, right, is that I have a problem with grind when grinding is what's preventing me from continuing the story. If I can't do the next main story mission because I'm under-leveled and I have to like grind on random mobs in the fudging grass to level up just so I can beat the next fudging Pokemon trainer on the route or whatever the fudge, as an example, that's what I don't like. Grinding to push for hard content to like get better gear so I can do the next hardest dungeon or the next hardest trial or whatever, I'm fine with that. Because at that point, the story's done, and I'm playing the game just because I genuinely enjoy playing the game and pushing myself and doing more stuff. Because I'm in the end game, and that's what the next thing is, right? It's a different type of grind, and it's for a different reason. There's a new catch-up mechanic for level crafters and gatherers from 10 to 100. Oh, I might wait for Endwalker then. I might do that. I might do that. But at the same time, I don't want to have to wait for Endwalker to catch up and get crafters all the way through my other, like, while I'm doing each expansion. Good to know, though, Layla. I will think on that. I will think on it. You meaning NA and you can't play and you can play next year? Right, no, I get you. I get you. I get you. Please don't know Life Cosmic. You lost your mental sanity after a while. Wait, Peachy, is Cosmic why you stopped playing? Same for good RPGs, you should be able to level up enough to clear it. I agree, I agree. But a lot of the older JRPGs that I'm thinking of, especially GBA era around there, they're the ones that do require the grinding because they're just older and that's just how they work. Then what you want to do is that Redacted. You want the Mount Crafting materials? Yeah. Shall be doing Cosmic stuff, but I feel like Cosmic, from what I'm hearing from people in chat right now and also previously, is that it was fun to start off with when it was all new and enjoyable and like first time doing it, and now it's just the biggest fudging chore no one wants to touch. Is that the vibe I'm getting? Because that's the vibe I'm getting. Found it slow. Playing through the story should get you enough levels in good. No, I know what you mean, K-Fam, and I agree with you, but a lot of them aren't like that, and that's why I don't play a lot of them. You level a craft in a day through it. Oh, is the Cosmic Trials the catch-up crafting thing you're talking about, Layla? Cosmic's repetitive, but that's a craft of instances in general. Is Cosmic the equivalent of something like the Ishgardian Restoration, which was very crafter-focused? I use that as an example because that's the only one I'm familiar with. Actually, speaking of, is Ishgardian Restoration a good way to level up my crafters up to, like, level 50 or 60 or whatever if I'm in Heavenswood? Is that a good way to do that? You're still getting your crafters to 100, some of the lower level ones just difficult. Crafting isn't in your brain, you like use macros, yeah. See, I would love to actually know how to do crafting stuff myself. I don't want to rely on macros, I want to work stuff out myself. I know there are resources for like the order you can go through and the patterns and all that sort of stuff, but I kind of find enjoyment in figuring it out myself. I like to sort of go, I wonder which one will get me the way I want to go. And I figure that out and then I do it. The problem is, it's so inefficient for actually leveling. So I shoot myself in the foot that way, you know? You can go to 70 with this guy. Okay. Cosmic is basically Ishgard, but you don't have to biogather materials. Ah. Ishgard's an amazing way to get to 50. That's what I was thinking. If I just wait for the Ishgard Restoration, and then I bump them up there, that won't be too bad. I can at least get them to like 50, and then I personally find getting from like... Leveling up to 50 is the hard part. Going from like 50 to 60 and 60 to 70, whatever, is so much easier because it's like one expansion, so it's a shorter period. And also it's just easier to do in general because you have, like, you run a couple of dungeons and you get up to max, like, jobs. Crafting, I don't know because I've never crafted at those levels, but I assume that you get a good amount of experience from each item you craft because they're just less levels, you know? I don't know. I don't know. You need the Exile Tribe to get to 50. I want to like the Exile Tribe because it's intriguing to me, but my god, it just feels like a chore. It feels like a chore. But I do want to do it. I do think that'll probably be my path to 50 is doing all the Exile Tribe stuff. As well as obviously like daily provisioning and stuff once I actually like have the motivation to do daily fudging crafting, but we'll see. I don't know. It's also just super expensive. You have too much money, you could buy stuff at the market board and hand it in the craft leaves. Yeah, no, I don't have that much money on my NA account. Not that it's a problem, it's just that like I do want to be very careful with how much money I do spend on just leveling. I know that money doesn't literally has no purpose outside of endgame and leveling processes. So it's sort of like if you have a lot of money, what are you going to do with it? Buy a house? Okay. No, I take that back. That's exactly what you use the money for. Just like real life. Funny that, huh? But like, you don't need money to do the main story is what I'm trying to say. So I want to save the money for like things like that. But I also acknowledge that I'm not going to spend the money because I'm not buying anything. Yo, doesn't have any in the game? Not even for like buying crafting materials to like do end game crafts? Because again, I come from World of Warcraft, right? Sorry, my nose is so runny. And endgame World of Warcraft is very... Yes, you get good drops and you want to get your drops and all that sort of stuff. But before, if you're not up to the stage where you're getting drop chances and loot and stuff from bosses and dungeons and stuff, you also want to craft your best in slot gear. Well, actually, even if you do get the drops, you are crafting it. Endgame WoW is a lot of like crafting your best in slots or getting other people to craft for you, and that costs money. And crafting resources is so expensive in endgame. Like it's not like super duper expensive, but you need to have some amount of money to do it. But then again, also in WoW, which actually this might make a difference, is in WoW, you can only have 2 professions. That's not the case in 14. I just realized you don't need to spend fudging any gil in 14 to craft, right? You can just gather and fudging craft everything yourself. Business at the moment's not craftable? Yeah. No, I know you're just talking like casually. I'm also like, I'm just thinking like a little step up from casual because I like to do endgame like raiding and dungeons and stuff like that. Once I get there in 14. The collectible weekly stuff, crafting to give you the crafting to give to the orphanage. I read that as crafting to give you the orphanage and I was like, why are we getting an orphanage? Perfect crafting materials are required to be bought. Yeah, no, exactly it. And I assume that even if you wanted to, like, instead of gathering things yourself, even if you wanted to, like, buy things yourself or, like, get someone else to craft it for you and buy that off the market, they'll probably be cheaper because it's so accessible for everyone and there's not, like, a super high demand. Like, there's still high demand because people won't want to do it themselves. But it's probably a lot cheaper than what I'm expecting. I don't know. They're cheap? Wait, is that cheap as in, haha, I thought they're cheap, or cheap as in, no, they're cheap, stop thinking they're expensive? For raiding, you need gil. Yeah, okay, no, raiding, yes, no, I can see that. But yeah, no, my point there is you can get them yourself. Foods, tinctures, materia, like, you can get everything yourself in this game. You can be completely self-sustainable. A stack of food buff is 500,000? Obviously, these are not it, but I can believe that. I can believe that, though. But at the same time, I'm also kind of shocked because if you just level up your cooking or your culinary skill, then you too could craft the most expensive stuff. Best in slot food. So true. No, whatever McDonald's meals you get from the MSQ. No. Obviously, I was just looking to see. Okay, I wasn't looking to see if my food was good. I was looking to see how much a stack of food is. And I realized that I'm carrying 50 food, so a stack of food must be 99. Food's annoying. Well, it's annoying to craft, sure, and that's probably why it's expensive. Having said that, it sounds like it's a profitable venture. You presume to judge me, man of the church, especially because you're a man of the church. Literally, the biggest reason I judge you is because you're a man of the church. Say it with me, chat. Judge the church folk. No, wait, that sounds really bad. Oh, wait, he wants to fight? Oh, well, okay, well, sir. Sir, that's just sir. You are asking for it, sir. Your bias, you hate culinary. Look, culinary is definitely not the easiest to get into because your crafting ingredients come from fudging all over the place. They're kind of a pain to get. So I get that half of it at least. Food and tinctures both tedious to get the stuff, so most ratings buy it in the market just because it's more expensive. Yeah, no, I'm going the wrong way. I believe that wholeheartedly, like completely. which is why I want to be able to craft and do things myself, so that way when I do get to endgame, I don't have to end up spending a bunch of gold and like buying other crafting materials and stuff. I can just be self-sufficient. I think it'd be really nice and rewarding to just be able to go, oh shoot, I need this thing. Good thing I can just make it myself, gather it myself, find it myself, do it myself, you know? And that's the one thing I kind of didn't like about endgame WoW, is that you only have 2 professions, so you're forced to use the market.
Once I complete all these minigames, you'll
Oh
never
my
have to hear this music
God.
ever again.
Beth!
Like, literally never again.
Nerd.
Dang right I am. How are you, Beth? Thank you so much for the tier 2 sub. I appreciate it. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well today. Tonight. How are things? Thank you for the sub. I just fudging again. Food you have for 30 minutes, tinctures is the money. Every pull 10 people use it for 13. Oh, are those like the equivalent of like your fudging pots that you use in World of Warcraft before a pull? You use it like every time you die, you use it again.
Wee way Jenkins.
You are in fact the only tier 2 supporter. Thank you very much, Beth, for being my... How can I say it? For being my highest tier supporter. I was trying to like say a thing that won't be mean to like everyone else who isn't, and I was like, you know what? You're number 1. You do in fact give me the most money on a monthly basis. You hate crafting, but now you got a way to make macros, makes it easier. Yeah, fair. There's a website used that allows you to simulate your crafts and export into game macro. No, there are definitely resources I do use myself for like gathering and for like crafting and like all that sort of stuff. But I just like doing things myself. I don't know. You pay for your right to bully me? To which I say, I'm so sorry, Beth, you are getting ripped off. There are so many people in chat that bully me and don't pay a cent. So how's that make you feel? Privileged? Like you're better than them? Screw us then. No, PG, don't. No. It's not screw you guys. Because Beth is just one person and you guys are many, right? It's like, who would win in a fight? One Beth or my other 17 subscribers? Like... Probably, the 17 of you. You know. Nah, I'd win. Layla would win. Layla would just win. Who would win in a fight? Beth, my 17 subscribers, or Layla? Just Layla. Temporary boots, 4-minute cooldown. Yeah. That would stack up very fast. I hated using pots in WoW because they were so expensive, and you used one of them before a fight and you died, and suddenly you're like, having to use it again. And again, and again. That kind of sucks. I kind of hate it. I don't know the chaos you bring. You're gonna ban everyone who's not a sub. Hey, Beth, how about we don't do that? Thanks. Every night I dream of your face. Oh my god. The arrow may have missed my heart, but have been dead for a long time. All of this is just waiting. What is she doing? Is she confessing her love? You can't stay stuck in a moment. You gotta go. You gotta forgive yourself. You gotta let me go. You're just summon your Asian army. You're banning all 1,000 followers that don't have a sub. Hey, Beth. Listen here. Do you want me to be successful? Do you want me to have a good community? No. What do you mean no? Oh my god. This just in chat. My own mod doesn't support me. What the fudge is this? Wow. Okay, fine. You know what? I don't want to... I don't know where I'm going with this. I don't have anything. You're the stream manager wanting me to fail. So that's why you're not managing my streams. That explains why you've done nothing. I love how you're literally stream manager and name only just because you decided to declare yourself that one day and occasionally give me ideas. That's it. That's the arrangement. Beth has just waltzed on in like, hey, I'm gonna be a stream manager. I'm gonna help you. Occasionally when I feel like it. You'll get the fan sponsorship one day. And what steps are you taking to get that, Beth? Please do share with the class. And me, because you haven't told me. You sent an email. Hi, my name is T-Nudes, also known as Beth, within this very niche streamer community that no one knows of because he's very small. Anyway, he loves fans, so please sponsor him. Okay. I basically wrote the email for you. Well, you don't even write your own email, Beth. What are you even here for? For the Karens of this. No. We do not associate Beth with Karens. She is her own unique individual. Can you get me a Dr. Pepper sponsorship? Beth would get you a Dr. Pepper sponsorship before she gets me a Fanta sponsorship. 100%. 100%. Yeah, so different energy. So different energy. Show me a picture of me with a Fanta mustache. What would that even look like? Just like little Fanta bottles, just like that? There's always something worth fighting for. Everything ends. I use Dr. Pepper at this point. I mean, you are what you drink. Peachy is tea and Dr. Pepper. Out of spite, you get... That's literally what I'm saying. Also, follow up. Out of spite of what? You don't have a reason to spite me, right? Right? Beth, do you have a reason you spite me? Have I done something that I don't know of? Do you hate me? You don't need reasons. Oh, I forget. You are driven on spite. Also, every time I say spite, I'm thinking in my head Sprite. I will also take a Sprite sponsorship out of spite. Can you get him a sponsorship he'd hate too? No. Don't do that. I wouldn't take a sponsorship I don't like. Like, I don't feel like I'm fudging desperate enough and or wanting every dollar I can get to take a sponsorship I don't truly want to actually like be associated with. And I really honestly hope that doesn't change. I don't want to be the type of person who'll just take sponsorships just to sell a product just so I can get paid. Like, I don't think I'm not in the position where I need the money. And I hope I'm never in that position, but I also hope I'm never in the position where I give up my values, if that makes sense. If I ever do a sponsorship for fudging Raid Shadow Legends, I give you all permission to just leave my stream and never return. Please. If you could get sponsorships, you'll make whatever you can. And then Layla, on the other hand, will absolutely get the Raid Shadow Legends sponsorships and won't even be ashamed. And you know what? So fair, Layla. So fair. You got some random hardware store to sponsor me? I mean, it depends what they sell. Use Soul Eater to consume the... Bam. I heard a whisper, guys. I heard a whisper. I support... I don't even... What do you mean wood? What wood? Just wood in general? What do you mean? There's a G-Pose that did a... Twitter? Is that Twitter? Too much backlash that you're not going to be the second guy. Oh my god. No, wait, what is TWT? I can only think Twitter. I have no idea what that is. Too much backlash. That's a fudging rip, though. A rip. But also, just the idea that Twitter does sponsorships is so funny to me. Like, Twitter don't need sponsorships. They posted a screenshot with an item of a company edit. Oh my god. That's so funny. Just get Home Depot. Why the fudge? Of all places, why the fudge would I accept a Home Depot sponsorship? Do I look like I do any sort of like that, any of that work? God, no. That'd be so funny. They're like, oh yes, why would you sponsor Ajani? Why should we sponsor Ajani? And Beth's over here like, I don't know, he seems like he could really do with like literally any sort of physical labor. No one gave them backlash. You would milk your social sponsorships. No, see, and that's fair. It's kind of a really difficult thing of like, I will never hate on someone for taking a sponsorship. Money is money, and as long as they're not like, as long as the company behind it aren't actually like doing some like ridiculously like immoral things or things people don't actually like really like have a problem with. There's like, a job's a job, you know? Like, you don't judge someone for being a janitor, you don't judge someone for being a lawyer, you don't judge someone for working for the fudging government, right? Maybe you judge someone for being the CEO of an insurance company, but you know what I mean? Like, generally speaking, people need money, and so they're gonna take the opportunity to get paid. So why should we all cancel people for most things? I am disgusted. Beth, no. 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 Absolutely the fudge not. So anyway, the answer to your first question, Beth, is no one's ever seen my feet. And I will never put them on the internet for any reason, because what the fudge? And secondly, I don't care how much I'm offered. Thinking we enter a new market? Fudge, no! You can't say we don't just... Okay, but my point was more of a general thing, Peachy, okay? I was speaking generally, okay? Leave me alone. There are so many flaws in what I was saying, but, like, the vibes generally... Generally... You thought about making an account for... Oh, there's a lot of money in it. There's so much money in it. And again, I don't judge people for it. Absolutely not. People can do whatever they want. And, you know, if that's how someone wants to make their money because it works for them, go for it. Absolutely go for it. However, I'm not selling my feet. So you haven't seen your own feet. Okay, you know, I have seen my own feet, and that's the reason why I don't want anyone else to see them. No, I'm kidding. They're not, like, disgusting or anything. I mean, look, feet are disgusting generally. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it, and it's yuck. It's yuck. I'm sorry, the what now, Beth? Open the chart. Fudging hell. Wait. I'm confused. Am I misinterpreting? Topping the chain. I'm assuming what you're saying is the LNP members in Queensland, there is like a bill to be passed to like prevent them getting light sentences, and they're trying to prevent that bill getting passed, meaning that they'll be able to get lighter sentences. Is that what you're trying to say? Is that they're trying to get people, trying to get sex offenders to have lighter sentences? I'm confused. AJ, we can't be yucking people's yums, my guy. I'm not yucking people's yums. I'm just saying I don't get the thing with feet, and I will never put my own feet out there because like, yuck, I can't do it. As I said, if you want to go do that thing in your own time and you make money for it, absolutely, I support that. Not with my own money, though, but, like, I support that your desire to share your feet for cash. Go for it. There's a lot of money there. I am not yucking people's yums. I'm just making it very clear that that is my yuck. That is my yuck. What is... Okay, that's the Queensland. So QLD is a state in Australia. That's Queensland. The LNP is the Liberal... It's a Liberal National Party, I think. I get them confused all the time. I think it's the Liberal National Party, which, Beth, did you hear that the fudging coalition broke up? That is so funny to me. Although, that's only the federal one. I think the state ones are all still, like, intact. But that's... It's a relevant point, is what I'm trying to say. That's so funny. Imagine me judging people's preferences. I don't... Name one time where I've judged someone's preference. Name one fudging time. Okay, I guess I judge people who, like, vote for certain things, but it doesn't count. Let's keep politics out of that. Just your preferences. What preferences, Beth? Actually, you know, you're right. Like, you are right. I do judge you all the time, but I... You know, leave me alone. Preferences for you? Wait, what do you mean? Mercy, not even fully on the map, and they're playing political drama. I don't even... What? You're my number... Oh my... Okay, right. I forgot you. I forget. It's been a while. I forget you hit on me. Whoops. My apologies. Anyway, the answer's no again. AJ, husband, boyfriend. I feel so bad for your husband. Not your boyfriend, though. I still don't think you should have gotten back together with him. But I hope you're going okay, Beth. I hope everything is fine. And if you ever need to talk or anything, please do. Because I do worry about you. But not in the way that would support me being number one in your preference list. Because, oh my god, put your husband first, please. This is not reciprocal. You're making a joke with Australia. Just got faintly drawn in 14's map. Wait, are you saying that there's a country or something in 14 called Mericidia that kind of looks like Australia? Is that what you're trying to say? Because I don't quite get it. I did not mean to use Rampart. I also cannot see where this Mericidia is. So I can't even confirm it because I'm not up to that content. But I assume that's what you're trying to say? You can't zoom out more? No? This is all I got. That's it. Why? I can't zoom out more because I'm not up to any content that has a more to zoom out on. Okay, look, the only thing I know about Endwalker, and no spoilers, I don't want to hear any confirmation or any, like, elaboration or anything. I'm just saying the only thing I know about Endwalker is that the moon is involved. And it seems to me that you go to the moon. Don't say anything further. So I would not be surprised if I could zoom out and then see the moon. I would not be surprised. You confirm. Beth, what the fudge did I say? It's funny though, because you have nothing to confirm. You don't know this game. At least I don't think you do. Also, my nose is fudging so itchy. You go to the moon on Apollo. What? Okay, I'm ignoring Beth now. I thought they replaced the old meld map. Nope. Or maybe they'd have replaced it, but only if you've gotten up to certain content. I don't know. At some point, your world map changes. I mean, look, I'm actually super keen for that to happen. So I'm a little weird. I prefer it where things like that actually happen naturally as you progress through the game, and it's not just a thing where, oh, congratulations, Endwalker's released. We're now replacing everyone's world maps, even if you haven't gotten to Endwalker yet. I don't like that sort of thing. I much prefer it to be like, people will get the content when they get up to it in the story naturally. I don't know if I'm making sense there, but I hope you get what I mean. He doesn't like it. Australia is real. It may be fake, but we certainly exist. I emphasize with hand movements. I probably did. I probably did use my hand movements. I don't have a fudging clue what I did though. When the meld map changes, you can also see the names of places that are just unmarked. What? What? I'll find out. I'll find out. Who did I lose? Everyone. This has big fudging Demon Hunter World of Warcraft vibes. I've sacrificed everything. Imagine getting Final Fantasy Secret Lab chair. Yeah, what of it, Beth? Spending hundreds for a game in a gaming chat. Beth, you literally have your own, like, shut the fudge up, you hypocrite. Obviously it's not a Final Fantasy. Shut the fudge up. Which one did you get, Beth? Yours is an anime? Yeah, I know it's not a Final Fantasy 14, but you still have a fudging expensive fudging $100 gaming chair. Sorry, hundreds of dollars, not $100. You got the pink one. Of course you did. Of course you did. No, absolutely. As I said, if I ever have a Raid Shadow Legends sponsorship, I give you all permission to leave. What do you mean you got blood all over it, Beth? Well, I want to know the answer. Who did you murder? Who did you kill? You got a chair cover of Demon Slayer? Demon Slayer is pretty cool though. I haven't seen it, but I should. Well, I mean, I've seen parts of it, but like, you know, I haven't seen the whole thing. I started watching it. I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's been a while. Did plastic surgery. Okay. Get AJ Whiteout Survival sponsorship. The thing that annoys me about those games is the ads make the games actually look genuinely interesting and fun, but they're all fake ads about like the smallest like 0.01% of actual gameplay that they only do like 1 time or 2 times or 3 times. Not the bomb! I'm too young to Koopo. Oh no, Rip Beth. Rip Beth. So you had a pink chair and then got blood over it, so then you got the Demon Slayer chair. If they didn't want their heads caved in, they shouldn't have tried to sneak up on me. Oh my god. Oh, you got a cover. You know, that's the other reason why I got a secret lab chair, is because if I wanted to change it later on, I could just get a cover and it's cheaper. Also, I need to like replace one of the armrests because it's kind of broken. Oh no, I don't need to replace it. I can like glue it, repair it. Chair still functions as a chair, exactly. And if the chair functions as a chair, that's what matters, you know? Hopefully not literally. Anyway, I tried to do like a, anyway, I got confused. Oh my god, sorry guys, I'm leaving the party again, bye. Seems like a mess. Yeah. I mean, look, Beth is just a mess, but like this is special even for Beth. Oh. I have no idea what's happening, I'm gonna be honest. Seems like this guy can bring back like images of people. My name is Umpagne. Umpagne. Umpan. It's French. It's Umpagne, right? I don't know. Wait, they would fall and I would earn the accolades? This guy was literally sending people to their deaths just so he could get awarded. Oh my god. I think after this quest, I'm gonna call it a stream because I am a little tired. And we'll find someone to raid. I won't be streaming again tomorrow. I'll be streaming on Monday though. What time is it for me? It's like 9:05, so it's still like early. Like it's not late. But I usually go to bed by like 10:30, 11ish. So I do get tired before then because I am a weirdo who doesn't sleep. I don't know what I'm saying. Wait, why is this? Why is my ability different? Well, I guess I'm streaming for 10 more minutes. I'm so normal. Gretzky, what do you expect from me? You know me. Like, this should not be a surprise to you. Like... Gretzky didn't want to miss his chance to do it this time. What the fudge is this? Look at the basic in the dictionary. There's a selfie of me. Oh no. Oh, you fudge. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Fudge, I didn't get there in time. I fudged it. I fudged it. I ran away like a fool. It redirects you to the word nerd. Oh my god. Like, ouch. You're not like wrong, but ouch, you know? I don't know if I'll be able to keep Sudoku alive. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, okay. I gotta help tank this one with him. You're in emo mood today? Yeah, you normally aren't. Still won't use mine. No, you never will. I don't know why. I don't know why. It redirects to the word rant too. Okay, look. I got nothing. I mean, you have had some very long-lasting bits. You've had the Star Wars bit. You've had hating Pika. All your other bits have ended. It's only a matter of time before this one does too. Well, I say all the other ones have ended, but that's because I don't know how many ones are still ongoing because I still believe they're actual real. So... You end it? I mean, maybe you don't. Maybe you do. It literally doesn't bother me. You can choose to use my emotes or never use them. I don't fudging care. All I'm saying is, you pay for them. So... Well, you pay to support me, but like, you know, like... It's like you've been paying for something and then you get the thing back and you're like, actually, I'm not going to use it. And like, that's your choice. I just don't get why you're doing it. Never, ever gonna happen. I don't know what comes next. People like us will know no peace. Blah, 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 blah. The fear of death is what keeps people alive. Blah, 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 blah. No, Beth! Beth over here, like, AJ should make an only fudge. It was a bad joke. I tried. No, not even, no. I'm also pretty sure Twitch would have something to say about that too, because Twitch has banned so many freaking... I'm pretty sure Twitch is, that's against Twitch terms of service is what I'm trying to say. You even picked out a name for it? I mean, it was a joke about the acronym, so whatever. Mukbang fudge. I could never. Well, I don't want to say I could never, but like I don't want to. You watch a help show where he's... What does that mean? You watch... What's a help show? I'm confused. Oh, you're... Okay, this has nothing to do with me. I was very confused. Right, you watch a show currently, which is a help show, and the guy on the help show is shirtless on the show. Right. Gotcha. I'm still not doing it. He's 10 ways to get away with murder while he combs his chest hair. No! No! Needs appropriate tagging. I'm not gonna do. Okay, well, fine. How about this? I don't care if it's allowed or not. I'm not doing it. There. Is that better? Is that what you want? You regret finding the stream? Then why do you share it? This dude just asked me to punch a Moogle. No! Please stop. I can't believe I still have 4 more minutes of this. Well, that's just Beth in a nutshell, though. Oh, that's my crafting log. Haha. You've never seen them, Beth. Oh, wait, you're saying about the stream that you found, not mine. If you have to know it exists, everyone has to know. But consider this. I don't care. I will forget it in like 2 days. No, why the fudge are you guys like this right now? Why? Why? I know why, it's all Beth's fault. Beth derailed the stream so hard. You're talking about mine, but you don't know! Ah! Yeah, you? What do you mean, Beth? Yes, you! Yeah, but before that, you started feet, and that's what set us down this train. That was the beginning. It was you still started it. That was you. It is harmless. So you admit that you're causing me harm right now, then? Got him, chat. Confession. No! Why call it even? Absolutely not. You'd also get out ahead on that. There would be nothing even about it. You'd be on top. That's what you want. Are you still giving Karen vibes? Yeah, absolutely not. Was it you, Mystic, who said Beth's Karen? Nah. Yeah, but see, one could label that as harassment, Mystic. I haven't pulled that card yet, but I could. I could. You just get good behavior. Wow. Wow. She's right, but wow. Yeah, no, okay, no, okay, yeah, no, I hate that. Oh, hey, look at that, chat. 10 minutes is up. I'm gonna sit right outside the next quest location and then call it a stream. Also, that is one big bird. I'm gonna sit right here, So next time I play, wait. Have I already done my gold saucer? Oh, shoot. I don't remember if I've done my gold saucer. I think I did because I've streamed the last 2 days. I definitely would have done it, right? Hold on. Is there a way to check? Is there like a timers, maybe? Action report. None of these are helpful. Why is there not a fudging gold saucer timer? Honestly. Nika, why are you chirping? You should be sleeping. Oh, here we go. Maybe there is one. Okay, cool. I've already done it. Okay, never mind. Okay. I'm going to fudge to sleep. Well, I don't know if I'm... I have to wait 20 seconds? When I play other games, I have to wait 20 seconds. They just log me out. It's very interesting how Final Fantasy does the logout timer though, because in every other MMO I play, it will tell you that you'll remain logged in if you close down the client, but it still lets you close down the client, right? This game, they're just like, no, you can't close the client. You have to stay here. You can't leave. Okay, anyway, it's closed. No more stream for 5-minute redemptions. The game's over. We are going to find someone to raid though. Thank you everybody so much for stopping by. I appreciate you all for hanging out with me and for being here and for making me incredibly self-conscious. We're gonna find someone to raid. I don't know who it's gonna be. We have so many options. Okay. Chat. I don't know who we raid. Okay, you know who? No, wait. You know who we haven't waited? We haven't raided Westy in a while, and Westy is also playing Final Fantasy XIV. It's probably spoilers, so I'll likely jump in, raid, and then leave because I don't want to be spoiled. Yeah, no, that looks like Cosmic Exploration. Okay, go say hi to Westy, everyone. Westy is a fantastic other New Zealand friend of ours. I'm so sorry, Retsky, you're not the only one. How do I type names? Let's wait on their stream. It's fine. Because I had a Westy, give her your love and support and all that sort of stuff. Top message for subs, bottom message for non-subs. Go spam it in her chat or don't. You're not the boss. I'm not the boss of you. I was going to say you're not the boss of me, but that doesn't make any sense. I will not be live tomorrow because I've got a thing with friends tomorrow. So there'll be no stream. I'll be back on Sunday. I don't know what game I'll be playing. My scheduled stream is Claire Obscure, but we'll see how I feel on the day. I'll probably be playing Claire Obscure, but we'll see. If it's not Claire Obscure, it'll either be Final Fantasy VII DLC or I might just play more of this game because I guess I'm addicted again. But yeah, anyway, have yourselves a great rest of your time, and everyone. I appreciate all of you for hanging out. Go have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, and I'll catch you all another time. Okay, leaving. I'm disappointed and I'm leaving. Bye.